Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón, porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Yeah. Money work. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Yeah, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Lunático.
Hello, good morning. I don't know if you can hear me. Is there sound? Pretty sure nobody's probably in here because it's so early in the morning. Who's up? I just came on to ramble. I can't sleep. My anxiety is really bad. If you deal with anxiety, drop down and say hi and say me too. My asthma is acting up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I took my Avir. I think it's the weather change, but I tried to go to sleep, but I can't right now. I'm tired. I'm actually exhausted, but every time I close my eyes, my heart beats really, really, really fast. I guess that's what it's supposed to do, though, right? Because it's my heart in my chest. Hi, Dovey. Did you come up here? Talk to me. Miss Tovey. mm. Excuse me. Hey, Deidre. Can you guys hear me? My my anxiety is really bad. I can't sleep. I had a really bad day. Oh, look at this stupid Nightbot talking about thumbs up this awesome live stream. Oh, Lord. My allergies been acting up. I'm all congested. I just sound horrible. Most of y'all would say, why would you come on here? Because I can. It's my channel. I could come on if I want to and embarrass myself and cry, and y'all hear snot in the back of my throat with me. Hey.
Good morning. How are you? Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, it said that browser lost connection. I said, damn, I can't even have a depressed live stream right. What the fuck? Shit. Shit. I meant that. Trying to be depressed publicly, bitch.
Well then,
Well,
look. Well then, let me change my avatar. There you go.
let me
That-
see.
that's what they say. I look like.
Oh!
They say I'm ugly. I got a
Girl.
wig on. So yeah.
Oh my God. Let me blow up.
Good morning, everyone. Dovey's driving. Nightbot is here. Hit the subscribe button.
All right. And don't do drugs, class.
Don't do drugs. You know, don't have random sex with people from YouTube. You know, don't sell wolf puss, don't scam, important stuff.
Wait, did you say don't sell wolf puss?
Mhm. Oh, girl.
Oh my God.
Now, I didn't watch any YouTube today. So when I saw you come on, I said, and I was studying, right? Because I
hmm
sleep. When I don't sleep, I study. I try to be useful. So, how
Yeah, I
can I
just,
help you today?
well, we had stayed up long with that other live stream and I kind of slept in and then I had a wild situation. So mental illness is something that's very serious. Check on your strong friends, man. You
Yeah.
never know what somebody's going through. And you know, I feel like the energy that they were dealing with, they not intentionally, but it transferred to me. I've been unsettled ever since they've left.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Was it
Yeah.
from someone from YouTube or just live?
No,
You
in real
don't have
life.
to, yeah, you don't have to say. It's nobody's business. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm concerned about them. I don't
Mm,
know. They're probably not doing too well.
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
But
sometimes
yeah.
sometimes we ingest, not purposely, but if you're in a cold environment, you're gonna get cold. You know what I mean? If you're in a
Yeah.
negative environment, not that person is wrong. See, that's another thing. Good people running around being negative is negative. It's not. I'm not saying you're a negative person, and then you absorb
Right.
that energy,
Mhm.
and then they don't know how to get it out of their get it off their back or whatever, but they don't know how to cope. Hey, Sandra, I'm sorry that's happening to you.
Hey,
Are you an
Sandra.
empath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, very much. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like um their parents had recently passed like back to back and they got stage 4 cancer and it was just like bad news on top of bad news
Mhm.
for this individual.
Mhm.
So it's like when you think you're going through something and you kind of, hear something like that, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Do
Like,
you have
I
your
love you, but
coffee?
thank you for leaving me depressed. Look
Yeah, I was
at
gonna say,
that.
you're gonna walk through the valley of death. You got to do
Hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta walk through the valley together, Nightbot, sometimes, and survive. You know, even if
Yes.
you get a scar and it healed, that's survival. If you can see that mark, that's survival,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I need to, but I've already been dealing with like anxiety since I had the weight loss surgery
Hmm.
too. So, can't eat what, I used to eat, not like I should be eating that, because a lot of times we eat and don't realize that we're compensating for emotions. Everybody's not like 700 pounds and rolls around in the bed with Twinkies that, that has weight issues, I guess.
Did you just clock
Yeah.
yourself? Okay. Did
like
you?
their bag, like their purse is a bag of nachos and shit. Like that's
Right.
not my struggle. Like, no, it's not that. It's just, sometimes I would snack,
Mm,
you know, or
yeah.
I can go days and then without eating, and I would binge eat. And when you don't eat, your body goes into emergency salvation mode and it
And
stores
and
fat.
withdrawal. And withdrawal.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
sugar is just like a drug.
Hmm.
Sugar is more addictive than a lot of drugs out here.
But let me tell you this. Let me tell you what my daughter did, which kind of added on to. I probably shouldn't feel like that, but hey, mom, what are you doing? She's all happy and shit. I'm like, gosh, like she just. I will never say too happy, but that's a happy motherfucker, man. My daughter is just happy. Okay,
Which is a good
mom.
that's a good
She's
problem.
grown though, but that's a great thing. I love that about her. But
Yeah.
she's just like so. I'm like, damn, are you skipping at the store? What are you doing? Mom, this guy said he wanted to help me with my car. And I was like, okay. But I told him I had a boyfriend, but I gave him your phone number because I told him you need a man.
What? What is that?
I
No,
knew you was going.
you didn't tell her to go and do that jokingly, did you?
No, but the thing is, she's serious, Deidre.
Wow. You can't be doing that. Block, blockity, block, block. Sugar is the worst, Sandra. People don't know that. They go through withdrawals. They be yelling at people. They be beating up wives and stuff just because they can't get no sugar sometimes. And I mean
Is
sugar.
that the man?
I mean sugar in a sugar way and an attention way too.
Okay.
Hi, all the well. All is well.
Hi, all is well. I've never seen you over here. Welcome. Hit the like button. You want to come up here on the link? Yeah, but what you think about my daughter? My daughter says she thinks something mentally wrong with me because I haven't been with a man in 6 years.
Well, just tell her that's your choice. Maybe there ain't no man worthy. How about that? How about she go scout?
Well, I guess that's what she thought she did earlier today at the gas station.
No, that's
Shit.
not scouting. She just met that person. She need to know what's in his bank account, what job he got. You should make a list of questions she needs to get these people. How about that?
Well, she did. She asked him where he worked, if he had a driver's license, even though he was driving a car. Yeah,
Girl,
that.
they young.
Yeah. But she really want me to call this man. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? My daughter told you I was lonely. What's up? Like,
What she should do is go to like uh yeah, great things comes to those who wait. But what she should do is do like reputable recruiting. You know what I mean? That ain't somebody at the corner store. That's anybody, Joe Blow. And get the credit history, get the alphabet soup disease history. You got it's a lot more involved. You can't be opening your legs to a bunch of strangers. That's all.
well, I'm too old to do that. Yeah.
No, no, huh? Well, that's you. Okay. I know I'm older than you. Okay. You do
I
you.
mean, I might could bust it down, Tatiana, but I don't want.
Girl. Y'all gonna say you do you. No, you ain't too old to have sex. You can have sex till you're 90. You know that, right?
Oh God, ew.
You just haven't found the right person. That's all.
I mean, but after 6 years, how do you have sex? I mean,
Girl,
you know.
shut up. After 18, or look, when you're born, and then let's just give you 16. That's 16 whole years. Okay. Sex is sex. Sex ain't shit if it ain't with the right person. Put it that way.
Right.
Just a poke in the ass. Okay.
I just want some, like, I would just prefer to be out on a nice, go on a walk or something
You
with a
should
nice
you should
gentleman or
go out
something.
like on meetup or something that's safe. And it's not about relationship initially. It's just about companionship. That's what you should do.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, I know you're in a desert, but like a fishing meetup or a jazz night meetup where other fellas, because you can see the people in the group. They show their face,
Hmm.
name, and they actually see that's another thing about things like that. They actually want to be there, and it's monitored. You're in a public place versus these dating sites. To me, are
Yeah.
sketchy. Don't do the dating sites, please, because
Yeah, I tried that. Every dude that hits me up wants
they
to put
are
his peen in my
weird.
like, oh, you got 4 kids and you know you like to fuck. No, your mama like to fuck, bitch. Get off my
That
girl.
part.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that part. Yeah, that part. And see, I that's the quest for finding
God forgive
the
me for
real.
cursing.
That's the quest for finding the real. You gave some folk some chances, and here you are. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, Sandra, they got to do a full background. She shouldn't have gave him the number until she did her full background. Ain't nothing wrong with her finding someone for you because you're a beautiful, vibrant woman. But she got to do it
Yeah.
properly. Okay, you got to give her some rules. you know
You have to dox the nigga in the parking lot, daughter.
that car. She should have took a picture of his driver's car license or something. The register, the license plate, something. I'd have been, can I have
Lord Jesus.
registration? Click. Here, I'm gonna take a picture of your license plate. Click. I'm gonna
Click. Right. Yeah.
say, click. Your
Right. Was
police
his
card,
fingernails dirty? Click.
click. Yeah. See these young females. I love y'all, but y'all working on hormonal. shit. We
But
working
she
our
just thinks
brains
it's
out.
not my daughters though think it's not normal though that I don't like have a man, and they're making fun of me
Maybe
because
you want to be a
I laugh about Octavius, girl. They like that's all you got,
maybe you want to be a nun. How about that?
girl. None with a gun. Notice way,
Why don't you got scared the fuck out of them? Go buy a big ass dildo and put it on the front door. Put it on the front.
girl.
So when they walk in, say, "I want to introduce y'all to my new man, bitch."
And the dog be humping it and shit, going,
Yeah.
ooh, child. Mm-mm.
No, they need to mind their own business. That's what they need to do.
But they like all my friends, their moms have girlfriends or boyfriends or like three, like they have like they're poly, and my mom like it's you act like you're ugly, mom, like you don't have a man, like it's weird.
People are confused. Look, let's just are we gonna be real? Are we gonna be real? If you
Yeah, I told my man was Octavius. They said yeah,
well,
to give
you
it
know
up.
why you laughing? Because what you tell me last night. Oh, it ain't serious. But anyway, they serious. They being serious, and I think this is what I think. Like I was about to say, can we get real with it?
Of course, my love.
Okay,
Yes.
date. If you want to have sex, it after you vet, go for it.
I don't want to have.
Well, then don't. Why are we? What are we talking about?
No, I don't want to have sex. I just want to be in the company of a man and good conversation.
Well,
I
here
don't
you
want to have
go.
sex.
Meet
Not
up.
right now.
I'm putting it in the chat. Meet so you won't be able. Oh, I forgot what we said. Meetup.com. There you go. Meetup.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm just that's your answer to your question you just asked. I thought we was being real.
No, I am being. Is that corny? Eventually, sex will come,
What do
but
you
I'm
mean
just.
corny? What's corny? Sex is corny?
No, no, no. I mean, is it corny because I'm not ready to like do that?
You just said you wanted to meet someone and have a conversation, Nicole. Now you backstepping and saying that's corny.
No, I'm asking you. Do you think that's corny?
I just put it in the chat. How would I think something is corny? Oh, it doesn't go. Meetup.com. Okay, meet.
I didn't. See,
Oh, here,
okay.
I'll just put meetup because you can't put the .com in there.
Why you can't put? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So put that up on the screen while we're having a conversation, please.
Yes,
Boom.
ma'am.
Meetup. That's all it is. It's meeting. It's not fuck up. It's not kiss up. It's not sex up. It's not wife up or husband up. It's a wonderful app, actually. You can go to
Mhm.
museums. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I can go where?
Museums, art
Oh, okay.
art galleries. You want me to pull it up now and we look at it?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Let's
See
look
what
at
you find.
it. No, because I'm trying to look. I'm up here.
Like, I want to go like walking on, like, I don't know. I want to do something different. I want to like join a
Yeah, this is what we
like a trail group where people like go
yeah.
walking and like exercising and stuff.
Okay, here you go.
Hi, good morning, Port Charles. Hi, baby.
Okay, here you go. Let's do it. I'm not logging in, but I'm here to help. But now I got your title. Uh, I was here when I felt your distress. I'm an empath. That's why I'm here. We could
Mhm.
joke and laugh. Your
Okay.
kids know you better, and they're there with you, and they care. They feel that's the solution. You're saying it's not. We can meet in the middle. Are you sharing it? Is
How
it
do I share while I'm on the phone, Deidre?
you click it like a like
Oh,
you're
let me go to the layout and see. I don't see.
yeah it's like a person down there.
No, I know. It's not letting me see. Hold on. I'm on my cell phone. Let me see if it'll show it. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay, okay. Let me calm down.
There you go. So
Okay.
when we go to meetup.com, you say you can join a group and it's safe and you're with other people and you can physically see the other people that are going to be there. Ain't no bots, trolls, liars, catfishing, none of that. It's the human being that's feeling the same
Okay.
way you're feeling. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to have a relationship, but I need companionship and I want to go with a group of people. These are people who actually want to be around other people.
Oh, okay.
So it's you join a group, find an event, or you start a group. So you could start your own group. Okay. So look at
Okay.
in your area, or let's just say I have a plane ticket to Seattle next week. I can fly in
Mhm.
there by
Oh, I've
myself.
never seen this before.
Yes, I can
Look
fly
at all the
in
people
by
that have anxiety. Thank you guys for coming in.
yeah. You can fly in, you go to Seattle for a business trip, but while you're there, you got 2 days on your own. Well, I'm gonna join a group and we're gonna go to a museum. So I'm not all weird and all by myself at a museum in beautiful Seattle. You see what I'm saying? So you could do all kind of things in your town, you know. Now I'm not gonna sign into my group. Nope. But here are stories, 8 tips making most of your meetup experience, making friends as an adult during lonely
See
time.
that? You see that? The simple guide for hikers. I know that's well, probably it was
See?
probably sounds weird. I actually feel like I need to become one with nature. Like I need
Well,
to like
they're
crip
looking
walk
for
up the side of
they
a mountain
waiting
or
for
something.
you. And then guess what? There's more than one group. So if you don't want to hang out with them, maybe there's a group with 5 men and 3 women, and you can see their face. You get to sort of like cultivate or see who's going to be in the group. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's happening starting soon, today, tomorrow, this week, trending near you. Okay, you can look.
Yeah.
There are people tech
And
people.
I like hanging out like before COVID, like me and the techs would techs would get together. We would go to the Ram Park and gamble and eat and talk shit about software. I know that's
Look,
corny, but that's what we
stop
did.
stop saying that. We see y'all about to depress and kill yourself because you think stuff is corny. The only thing on your plate should be corny. How about that? Prioritize your passions, find new friends who share your interests, online invite to a friend mixer. So it can just be online. You don't have to fit until you're comfortable. It could just be a
Mhm.
Zoom.
Oh
And
wow. Mhm.
yeah, this is what you need because you can't be isolating yourself saying I don't
Yeah,
have
I've
this, I don't
been,
have that.
and I think that's what my kids are worried about. They don't think that it's healthy that
That is not healthy.
I
Yeah.
isolate myself. I
And
mean,
that's
I'm not doing it. But Deidre, I'm not doing it on purpose. I mean, I take my daughter to school. I take care of my grandbaby. I, go for a walk with her. Like, I just don't really have to do what?
so
Like,
what
go
did you
where?
do?
Do
What
what?
did you I'm gonna tell you. What did you do today socially for your own
No,
well-being?
today I didn't do anything. That's why I don't feel good. I didn't
So
do
what are you
anything.
gonna do on Saturday the 15th?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Where?
I'm gonna go to the park.
Uh, and someplace where there's people too.
I was gonna
You
go
know
to the
that
park.
mall downtown near the marketplace? It's outside near the
You talking
cheesecake
about the
factory.
town? Hmm.
Just walk outside, just walk around near people and smile and look in the
Hmm.
windows and be nosy.
People, I be wondering though, sis, what? I mean, I'm not trying to act like, but why people stare at me? I be wondering, do I walk
Because
funny?
you're probably beautiful.
Like
You're
people
looking
stare
good.
at me a lot, a
Because you're
lot.
looking good. Because you're looking good. And
That COVID messed it. I ain't. Mm-mm.
when people stare at me, you know what I do? I put my mask on and go, "Hello, how are you today?" And if they're weird, they'll run away. If they're nice, they, "Oh, I'm fine." I say, "Oh, good." And then if they get weird, or like if a guy get weird and he'll say something, "Oh yeah, you looking good." Yep, that's exactly what my man told me today. Thank you. I let him know you agree. You got to be good like that in real life. You can't give your energy to strangers, but you can still communicate.
Mhm.
You didn't
Because
communicate with
I
nobody.
used to, I used to. I used to gamble. I don't gamble anymore. So,
Don't
like, I don't,
gamble. Gamble is bad. Gamble is an
yeah,
addiction. You don't want to gamble.
yeah.
That ain't socializing. That's wasting your money. Sorry.
Hmm.
I mean, it's recreational if you do it once a month.
Yeah, but the machines started to become really tight. I used to gamble for a living. I was good at it. I used to hit probably sometimes around 10,000 a month, but the
Mhm.
machines locked up on me, and you can imagine
Yeah, don't be doing that. We're
what
not
happened
going down
after.
that rabbit hole.
So
Sorry.
yeah, so that's why I used to hang out all the time, like the casinos and
But you
the
can still
VIP areas
do
and stuff
that.
like that.
You can still
But I don't want
do
to
that
do that.
without gambling. But if you
I
can't,
don't want to go. I don't think I'm ready to go into. I think I'm too vulnerable. I think I
so
could
where
end
are
up
you
gambling.
going to go? Where are you going to go?
That's why I need to be outside.
But where are you going to go? Art museum. You got so many art galleries in
I
the.
was just thinking about just going to the park
I don't
and
think
just
that's no.
walk around.
That won't fulfill you. You'll be alone and you'll be looking at a dog and the owner. No, we talking
You know
about
that.
socializing, girl. Folk, and stop doing that. When somebody's trying to help you, you be running from the help. Why you do that?
I'm not running.
Yes, you are.
How?
So
Okay.
tomorrow, today, you're gonna go find an art gallery. Okay.
Okay, but
And
don't I have to wear really, but I thought you have to wear really expensive clothes though,
you're
Deidre.
gonna wear a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, and some lipstick.
I don't
Yeah.
have to, you're serious, so I don't have to be dressed. I
I'm
thought you have
sitting
to,
here looking at you like, are you okay? What do the
okay.
tourists have on when they walking around Vegas, girl? A
Oh,
t-shirt,
well, oh,
jeans, and some sunglasses, girl. Stop,
okay.
girl. Don't play
Hey,
with me.
Sassy.
Good morning, everybody.
I miss my sister, Sassy. Come up here, girl. You like Sassy, Miss Deidre?
Yeah.
I like Sassy. She is so beautiful.
Hmm. And guess what? So are you.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm. You know what type of person I am? I do not. I will not. Let you go. I won't let you escape. I am not an enabler.
I know.
We
I
gonna
know.
make
That's why
this
I'm
is
like,
a
I was hoping. I
no
was like,
no.
she gonna tell me, get your ass up and go do something.
Exactly.
I knew
Yeah,
you were
thank
gonna say
you.
that.
You do not have to dress up to go to a mute. Girl,
No, I really, no, I'm for real. I'm not
me
trying to be funny. I
sassy.
thought that you
Sassy.
had to be like,
Sassy. She
had to have
tried me.
on.
She
No,
tried
I'm
me.
not.
She tried me, Sassy.
Hey,
Girl,
my love. Hey, sis.
Hey, you guys.
good morning.
Hey, Dee Dee. I call
Hey,
you Dee Dee. I
Pooh.
hope that's okay. I always call
No,
people.
Dee Dee that's family. That's what my family call me.
Okay, I know that's probably a little too familiar, but if I've like met you on the streets more than 2 years ago, I call you by the name that met
Yeah.
you at. So,
Thank you.
I think this is maybe. Well, no, we have been on a panel before, but
Yeah.
not this intimate though. So I'm happy to talk to y'all in a small crowd. What's going on with this title? And hey, Michi, and hey, Dory.
Hey.
What's going on with this title?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Get it.
having a lot of anxiety right now, and just decided to come on and actually share that I'm having a lot of anxiety.
Yeah. Can I
Can't
ask, do you
sleep.
know what may have triggered it?
I had an unexpected guest that came by that's dealing with extreme um, dark depression,
Mm,
and after they left, I feel like they've left a lot of it here with me.
yeah. What's your, do you share your sign, your zodiac
I'm a
sign?
Cancer.
Oh my
It's
God, I didn't know that. I'm a Cancer. Okay. Okay. So I kind of know what's going on. Miss Dee Dee, what's your sign?
Pisces.
Oh, okay. Water girl.
Mhm,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Excuse me. I haven't had.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my TV. Find the remote to turn the TV off before I get flagged.
Okay. Thank you, Sandra. I
And
need
thank
to
you for
change my
hitting the
picture.
link, Sassy. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'll hit the link to chit chat always, especially in a small crowd. That's my
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Normal. This has
Exactly.
always been my thing. Always.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna
Normal.
change.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Good
Hey,
morning, everyone. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
talk
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, y'all talk. I'll go on mute.
Okay.
Um, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to my Cancer sister, but of course, Dee Dee, you know, chime in. But okay, so the person came over, they needed your help. Is this a family member?
No, but I'm close
No.
to I'm close to the individual.
Okay. I was gonna say, so and have you ever discussed any type of addictions or anything like that?
What have I discussed addictions? What with the individual?
No, with you. Do you have any past addictions or anything?
I used to suck my thumb and
I knew you were gonna say
fall in
something.
love with sorry ass niggas.
Why did I know
Yeah.
you were gonna say something like that? Okay, okay, okay.
No, I mean I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
We're addictive. We're compulsive, addictive people. You know, I'm addicted to love. I'm addicted to friendship. I'm addicted to anything I do. I just either do too much of it or not enough. Like
Yeah,
I
well,
go, you know what I mean? I like, okay, I said I'm a chill and not be too social because I was too social, and that then turned into an old fogey trapped in a corner with a stick saying, "Who's that at the door?" Like
but you know what?
all weird and shit.
That happened to a lot of us extroverts during COVID. I told you, like,
Yes,
yeah. So for me, 2023, I decided in like whenever.
that's my sister. Oh, y'all care about me. Y'all popped up over here. Now I'm gonna keep coming on here talking about I'm anxious so I can get more than two people in my chat. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
No, we don't want that. Um, but I decided in 2023, well, in 2022, I decided that 2023 was going to be me trying to focus on getting back to my real life, and so that meant me, kind of put, some boundaries around this YouTube situation a little bit. And
Hmm.
my real life consists of a lot of travel. I'm a
I've
serious,
heard you say that.
serious travel, serious foodie.
You travel by yourself?
I can, but I don't have to. I mean, I travel with my parents and my sister. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean,
that's so
I don't
sweet.
even make it like the whole girlfriends and all. I have great girlfriends, but they have lives too, and so sometimes it
Hmm.
doesn't coordinate. My parents are retired and
But
well off.
that's a blessing, though, to be
Mhm.
able to travel like in the combination.
Yeah.
I don't have that availability.
Well, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not up
Maybe
here.
I can go get a homeless man or something and then wash him up and drag him to the art gallery. What you think?
So this is what I would like to do. I know that it's going to be easier for you and more comfortable for you to like make a joke out of it and deflect. But what I think Ms. Deidre was trying to do is like actually give you some real life, like quality things that you can do to get out of the house. So I don't know if museums are your thing, but if they are your thing, are they your thing? Are you
I haven't been to a museum in years, but I'm not
opposed to it?
opposed to it. Yeah, I'm not opposed to
Okay,
it. Why
well,
not?
going to a museum by yourself is like so normal because
Hmm.
it's like reading a
Amen.
book. You don't need to,
Amen.
yeah, it's like reading a book. You don't need
Exactly.
anybody at the museum.
You're
And you
cutting
can,
you're cutting yourself away from society, Nicole. And it's
But
what
I didn't feel like I was doing that because, I got the kids, I
the
go to the grocery
kids ain't
store,
kids are kids. We're not
the
talking
teacher
about kids.
meetings.
We're talking
she's
about
being
you.
facetious because she can't help but to be facetious in this time because
You're
it's so
talking
comfortable.
about you. Yes. Put
Oh,
Sandra's
okay.
thing up there,
I
girl.
know it's a little, I'm sorry. I am deflecting because it's
Yes, you are
embarrassing.
deflecting, girl.
Hmm.
And
It's
Sassy hit
embarrassing.
a point, so I'm gonna go back on mute.
Okay, go ahead, Sassy.
Oh Lord, now she getting all irritated. But anyway, girl,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not irritated. I'm just breathing. My
yeah,
asthma's been
I
acting up.
read energy, so and I'm an evolved Cancer, so it's really not too much you're gonna be able to tell me about your energy right now. I'm sorry. I just, since it's just a few of us in here, I'm just gonna talk like my normal self, okay? Um, but I get it. I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable. Like y'all trying to tell me to do all this shit. It ain't that easy. So I get it. But a museum is free, doesn't cost money. But if that's not your thing, just go once and see if it's your thing. There's no big deal. So you don't have to commit to anything. You're not committing for a lifetime to be a museum lover, right?
Well,
Um,
what museums is in Vegas though? Do they? I
oh
mean, they
my,
have
okay,
the Italian.
hold
Nicole,
on.
now
No,
you
I'm for
playing in
real.
my
I'm
face.
serious.
I lived
Okay.
in
No,
Vegas for
no.
5 years. Stop
Hold,
playing in my face. I'm going
hold
on
on.
mute.
No, they have the what is that? That museum that
I'm
shows
about
you
to
about.
I'm about to pull it up.
We're Googling
Museum
now.
in
Oh, you know what I
Las Vegas,
Yeah, we're
Nevada.
Googling now. You
Okay.
know what we are going to do? We're going to Vegas
Girl,
for to see Usher in July.
girl.
And one of the things that we're doing is this thing. If you want to pull it up, Miss
I'm
Deidre,
pulling it up right
it's
now.
called
Because
Mega.
it sounds to me that you don't even got Google, girl.
Oh Lord, I'm on my cell phone. I'm not on my computer. I'm
So
not on my
here,
laptop, Miss
no, I'm talking
Deidre.
about when you're not live.
Okay.
So pull
Oh
it up.
Lord.
I got
How
it in the
y'all getting on?
background.
Okay, I will stop deflecting.
I've got it in the background. Because now you didn't called us over here, girl. And we can go back to bed or go home or
Okay, okay. Okay.
or fook our man. How about that? Okay.
Oh Lord.
No comment, but
So
okay.
I pulled it up in the back.
So we're going to this
Oh, I
exhibit.
can put. Okay.
We're
Okay.
going to this exhibit called Mega Mart.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
Mhm.
not free, but it is only like I think $45 or $50. And it's an immersive event where you're actually going inside of what appears to be a grocery store, but it's not. It's like everything you pick up will lead you to another something else. So if you pick up an orange, that orange there might be a whole door behind those
I
groups of
love it.
oranges.
That's not the escape room, is it?
No, no,
No.
Okay.
it's called Mega Mart. It's an
Okay.
immersive event in an Area 51 in Vegas.
Girl, stop playing with us. And
Mm.
she flying in and you live there.
Yeah. And so what I'm trying to say to you is don't see like one thing cancers do. I'm not gloating right now, okay? I'm just talking to
No.
my homegirl on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you have to do what we're doing or be
Mhm.
interested in what we're doing. I'm just saying that I too had to realize that I am a straight up and down extrovert, okay?
Right.
COVID made me an introvert girl. I literally can drink my wine and listen to these idiots on YouTube and have a
Right. Mhm.
fucking party, okay?
Yeah. Right. And that's what, unfortunately,
That's what it
I got
turns.
myself in, and it's not. That's not. It's not normal.
It's
Like
not
I
cool.
need to
It's
be
not good.
rubbing or elbows with human beings.
Okay,
Ooh,
so what I'm
And
saying,
then, but hold on, let's just add this little layer too. I also feel weird because I had weight loss surgery. So I can't fit certain things and my clothes are too big or they either too tight. But I'm not at the part where I need to buy a new wardrobe. So I'm kind of stuck. So I don't feel comfortable. And then every time somebody, oh, they either wonder, are you okay? Are you sick? No, I'm not. Bitch, I'm just not fat as I was before. Like, it's just weird. I'm just uncomfortable. But go
okay,
ahead. I'm sorry.
and that's understandable, but I think you need to take one thing at a time and resolve it. So the clothes issue, you don't have to buy a whole new wardrobe, but you may want to go on Shein or somewhere cheap and
Target,
inexpensive. Target. Hello, hunty. Baby, I
girl.
be throwing down in Target, girl. They be thinking
Every other day, boo. Target.
girl, they be thinking I'm really dressing, honey. Half that shit be coming from Target sometimes, especially in the summertime. But I can't say that
Right.
in the wintertime. I love the scarves and everything. Nevertheless,
Mhm.
listen, if you have, I don't know your money situation, that too can leave us depressed. But if you got $100, go to Target or order a few pieces on Shein. You're not getting out of the house that much. those pieces,
Right.
pieces will carry you to where
Over
you're
and over
comfortable
again.
for
Yeah.
where you are now. So I want you to try to like focus on resolving, because right now you're in the mindset of I can't, but I
Yeah,
don't hear you
doing that.
pausing
Yeah.
to make a
Oh,
comma.
Nicole, no, you're not. Go put museums in Las Vegas up on the screen.
Nicole is hard on herself.
No, I didn't take it off. You can't see it. Deidre is still up there.
No, you got Nicole
No,
is so hard on
she has the Google up there.
museums in Las Vegas, Nevada. So this visual will make sense to you and people who are watching.
Okay. I've been to the well, let me just be quiet and let y'all speak.
So go
I'm
ahead
sorry.
and
Go.
click that before I start, and because I'm about to go. Go ahead and click museums in Las Vegas and put it up on the screen. So people will
I thought I got it. Okay, make it a full layout.
I got a comment in your chat right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. I don't. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna go on mute, and then in 10 minutes, because I got to start my day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So museums, Las Vegas. So when you Google it or whatever search engine you got, look what that say down there.
Yeah, 42. I didn't even realize that, Deidre. I didn't realize there was that many museums here.
Well, your question was, are there any museums in Las Vegas? And plus this, there's 42 more. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but guess what? You're going to do the steps. You're not going to hit live. You're not going to ask people. That's the first part of not feeling anxiety is discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go back on mute. Thank you.
No, thank you.
That's interesting. I think that's I now that one I think is a lot harder than not, because I think that you are looking for validation and you are looking to talk to people about the issue, which I'm not sure if it's healthy or unhealthy, or I don't know. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I just, listen, whatever the situation is, Nicole, you really gotta you gotta solve the problem. I think that's people's main issue, is that they get stuck in a either woe is me or a complaining or either pessimistic view or all three, which is really bad. And
I'm at all three, girl.
are you
And I'm
okay?
pretty
So
sure yeah.
okay.
I'll find an excuse to not go somewhere or
Mm-hmm.
be around people. It kind of
Mm-hmm.
I feel uncomfortable being in the room with a lot of people. It's not that
Well,
I can't. I know how to do it. I don't like the way I feel. Like being single and by myself, and people stare at me, or I've had men come up and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but they'll say I'm attractive and like grab my ass. It's just something weird. It just, you know, I just rather just go home. Something weird. But that
yeah.
was bar life though. So let me just say that. Like gambling, even in VIP in very nice areas, me dressed up extreme, really, really nice and stuff like that. Just always somehow somebody will bump into me and like treat me like some type of sexual object, or like I was a cute little doll and pulling my fat cheeks or something. It's just, I don't know. So I just kind of went into my shell when COVID came and was like, okay, now I'm kind of safe, I guess. Does that make sense? Even though it sounds
Kind
weird.
of, but it sounds like yeah, we do that as cancers. We like a good flex. Um, hence my real picture on here to shut some of these hoes up. But yeah, but you gotta be, I understand it, so it's like half flex, half self-derogation. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
if you're gonna go for the flex, just go full in for the flex. Fuck all the other shit. So if you know that you're an attractive woman that can attract men's attention and you want to start back dating, then it doesn't make a lot of sense for you to be then complaining about the attention that you get. And you're doing a lot. You're making this complicated on purpose, I see. And I don't think
but I'm really trying. I'm really trying not to. And when I don't. Well, you've been to. Do you know like about Vegas nightlife?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's a little weird. It's just a little different.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
is. It is,
and
but I mean,
that's not culture. That's not black culture. That's not.
no, that is Vegas.
It's a whole different world.
The point is, Nicole, not only do I know about the strip, but I also know about Fremont. I know about downtown. I know that there are major other casinos that you can go to that the locals go to, that it's not going to be a free for all and sexual harassment going on. What I'm saying is I'm sorry that perhaps you experienced that. Perhaps you were drinking, you were out there bad,
I
and
lived in Las Vegas for 5 years, Nicole. I know people who've lived in Vegas for 30 years that have never hit the strip. They don't go anywhere near the strip. They're not interested in it.
Yeah, I don't go to the. I don't have a desire to go to the
So
strip.
the strip is not
Yeah.
just the only culture. It's where some of the fabulous art galleries are. You Uber in, you go straight to the art gallery, and you Uber back out. You don't hit the
Mhm.
strip. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Well, when I gambled, ladies, I actually gambled inside the city, at the small little spots like Dottie's, Hardy's, like what's the other one? I don't even remember the Timbers. These small.
and so that's where you were getting sexually harassed.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
not sure what to say about that because that's not that. I'm sure that's not a good memory or a good feeling. But I just I'm not sure, Nicole. I feel like at this time I feel like you just want to vent. I don't think you're really ready for resolution, which I think is okay. You got to take it step by step. But I'll be here when you're, ready for
But
resolution.
tell me about what you said that's happening in July. You said something about an event.
Excuse me, y'all. I don't know where I'm still in bed, but I'm looking for my water, but I don't want to turn the light on. Anyway,
Yeah.
um,
It's okay.
there it goes. Girl, I couldn't see my water bottle thingamajig. The little glass thing. I couldn't see the top of it. Okay. Hold on. Let me drink this water.
Okay. And thank you, Deidre. Thank you, Sassy. I really appreciate the. I appreciate you, ladies. I really, really do. So.
Sandra had a great point, but it looked like some of these comments aren't coming through. She says,
Yeah, I don't.
no,
Okay.
she says, Nicole, you have to change that mindset. It's not healthy.
She's
Oh,
not
you
there
got
yet, you
it. Okay.
guys.
You
She's
got it.
not there yet, so it's okay. I mean, everybody sent her good energy.
Oh yeah.
And but sometimes I'm just a firm believer in recognizing where people are. There's no need to push and push and push
Right.
because they're not hearing you really.
Right.
So she's not there yet. She's just at the I guess she's not even really at the exploratory stage. She's really at the stage where she just wants to continue to talk about where she is, but not really make a change, which is a part of change. Like you have to start somewhere, right? But the immersive event that I was talking about is going on right now. We're just going in July because that's when we're going to see Usher. But it's going on right now. And again, it's called Mega MEGA Mart. And so if you Google Mega Mart and then you go to tickets, again, I think they're like $45 to $55, but it seems like it's well worth it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not expensive. It's not super cheap, but it's
I
not.
always like to even donate to places like that because they need the money. Actually,
I think they're for profit.
they still trust me. They still need it.
Yeah, I think they're like making crazy amount of money, and it is an art show of sorts
Right.
because
It helps the artists. Yeah.
everything you pick up you can buy every single thing. Like they
Exactly.
have cereal boxes. I mean, it looks like a grocery store when you
I
Google
love
it. It's
it.
crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy. You can open up like the refrigerator section and get a soda, and then that's a door, so you have to go through that door and see what you find. It's
And,
just
and Nicole,
cool.
can I ask you a question, Nicole? No, I love that because
Yeah,
it's a sort of like a jump off from that, Sassy. Are you ready for fun?
I want to be.
Are you ready for fun?
I hope so.
Because
Yeah.
I can remember Oprah in any size being on the Planet TV. Everybody know who Oprah is. She didn't give a damn what she looked like. She got over it too. Am I right? Didn't she get
Right. Yeah.
over it?
Yeah.
But see, I'm not see that doesn't make any sense though, Miss Didi, because
Well,
it's
let
not,
me explain it.
no, no, let
Give me
me
the
tell you what I
opportunity
mean
to
first.
explain it
No,
first.
no, let me tell you what I mean first, because I think you made me what I'm saying is that Nicole is making up excuses. She was a bigger woman and felt comfortable. Now that she's losing weight, she doesn't feel comfortable. She's
Well,
making
this is why it makes sense because my sister went through the same thing
uh-huh.
and we walked her through the same thing. And that was one of her. We are content creators. Nicole is a producer. Okay. Just like Oprah. So that's why it sort of kind of makes sense for me just discussing it with her. So I want to give her big black girl energy. How about that? That you can do it whatever you look like. This is a talented producer. I could hire her right now to put a YouTube show on.
Well, why didn't she feel uncomfortable when she was bigger?
That's a great question for her. Nicole?
Now that your prayers have been answered, because I'm sure you suffered with this, you prayed about it, you made a decision to take care of it. Now there's still something wrong. Now you don't like the way you look. You're making a lot of excuses because you're not ready. Do you agree, or am I off?
I'll give you 80%. Right.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't gonna front on you, sis. I'm just saying what I think it is. I think when I isolated myself after my mother passed, and I just came up with excuses to deal with the mourning. I, met my got closer to my biological family, so I think I just started dealing with identity issues at an older age. Yeah. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And I just thrusted my life into whatever my kids needed. I never really did anything to, give myself too much joy. I just function, if that makes any sense.
Oh,
Whatever they need, they get.
so you were a single mother,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
then,
have four daughters.
well, I knew you had children, but I didn't know if you were a single mother or not. So you were a single mother, and then you were a full-time gambler. That was your way of living. And so,
Yeah, for a while, yeah. And
so
I
you're
was good. Oh, I was good at it too, girl.
I've
Hmm.
heard you talk about it several times over the years. So, and
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people who judge professional gamblers, honey. I love the idea. I do. I love the idea if you can keep it.
I'm not gonna lie, girl. I kind of missed that because, honey, it's an ego stroking. But when you ain't got the money, girl, they tell you to get your. They don't buy. They throw you
Yeah,
out on the corner.
yeah. That I mean, so that does not suggest that you were professionally doing it, because then you were spending as much as you were making. So, but those poker players
No,
and
I was no, I was professional for a while, but then I got into a relationship to where the individual did not agree with that, and it threw my. There's a whole system to that lifestyle because I wasn't a poker player. I focused on machines, the algorithm, the sound. Like I had people call me and tell me how long somebody played. Like I had it mapped out, so a week away could throw me off. And I did it so good at points where I could win, and then I didn't even have to play any taxes on it. Actually, yeah, but fell in lust, and that changed too. The before the pandemic, the machines were already being really tight. They pulled out and changed and converted a lot of machines, and then I hit the roadblock like a lot of other Keno players. So,
Oh,
but go
so
ahead.
wait a minute. Now, thank you for okay. So now this is more explaining. Now I can talk to the Cancer energy. So you
Okay.
were actually doing something that you absolutely loved and you were making money at it.
Yes.
Hit
Good
a
money.
You hit two roadblocks, one being a raggedy relationship, the other being the algorithm that the casinos caught up to you guys' game.
Yes.
So
Yes. Uh-huh.
it stopped what you loved and you got stuck.
Yes.
And
And
then
then my mom died, and then I got fat, and then I shut down.
then you okay, so that's okay, that's normal life. Okay, I get it now. You can replace all of those scenarios with something else, and that's called life. The difference between people who don't make it and people who do is the people who get their ass up, pull, what they call pull your big girl panties up and find something else, which is so fucking hard. Okay, it's hard.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so corny. I gambled for so many years. I like what it's a whole, but I don't want to do that. I don't want that life anymore. Because it's even though I had a good time, it still wasn't healthy. I was at risk being out there. It was just a lot of drama that went along with the winning and stuff. But
Well, I
I
mean,
want to be on this healthy journey right now.
okay, I get it. I know. I don't want to think. I don't want to spend too much time on the glass half empty. We get it. You don't need to do that anymore. Your grandmother, your kids are somewhat grown. Blah blah. I get it. But this is what I mean about putting a comma in a sentence and resolving it or solving it with a exclamation point or something. So you wouldn't want to get a job in a casino.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Do you need to work?
Yeah, well, I want to go back to actually would like to go back to school.
Okay, that's
You
not
know.
work, but
I had put that in the comment section. Going back to school is amazing.
Yeah. And I thought about
Yeah.
that. You know.
But
I
going back
have
to school is what
I
I'm
have
always curious as to why people say they want to go back to school and then what, and then so you're gonna go back to school
right. And then what? Right.
and then what?
Well,
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
going back to school is sort of like I love gardening. So you go back to school for gardening. It doesn't mean you have to become a gardener. It feeds your soul. It's almost like
Mhm.
getting you will earn, degree eventually, but it's
Mhm.
just like if you went to the library and read 500 books on gardening, good for you. But a college degree, you can actually go and maybe after she retires or something, you might get a job at a gardening center because that goes
Mhm.
along with what you're saying, getting a job in something you love. Maybe a
Mhm.
hobby could turn into that's something you love because we know you can't do the gambling as a professional right now. That doesn't mean you can never go to it. You're just not doing it now. But I'm a
Right.
big advocate for education. I am.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about ladies, like at least a few, like a Google certification. But I actually, there's I don't know. I kind of been
Artists.
digging at my graphic artist,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But that leads me back to the internet. Is that a bad thing if the internet kind of brings me a little
As
joy?
long as you
I
don't
mean, I mean graphics and
don't get
art
drawn
and creating
don't get
stuff.
drawn to the bad part of the internet. The internet is wonderful. Are you kidding? Graphics. You could the thing is what I find what a lot of content creators are scared to do. Like if I want to talk about the Bible and I get 30 views, that's more satisfying to me than clicking live and being on F ish. Because what? It brings me joy. I don't care what it brings you or what your attitude or what you think I'm doing or not doing. It brings me joy. So let's just say you found a graphic arts sector on YouTube, wouldn't that bring you joy?
Yes, I believe yes it would. To like edit together and figure out how to make people beautiful and yeah. I want to learn how to like really edit to put videos together from real life vlogging, not B rolls of other people online that I get licensed to. Like I would like to follow, just as an example, follow Sassy on her evening and then get the film and come home and present something after, I don't know how long it would take, but I guess after a week and give her something that she can live with for the rest of her life that brings her joy.
Just
Because
do
that
it.
would bring me joy,
Just do it.
if that makes sense.
Of course, it makes sense. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Sassy like, nah,
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't
She
really.
like, she like, nah, Nicole needs some dick. No,
No,
It
no,
doesn't have to make sense to her either.
no, it
She's not the
doesn't.
one having anxiety, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. No, I just think that I mean, do you need money right now? Do you need to work? That's my question. Is
I
part
need some money working.
okay, stop. Because that's the only way you're gonna get money is working.
For
So
real. Yeah.
I mean, girl, but no, I edit for people. I have, I do that.
I'm
Yeah.
just asking a yes or no question. Are you
Yeah.
financially comfortable right now, or do you need
No,
to?
I'm not.
Okay,
No.
that's what I was trying to get to. All that other stuff, I got it. And I agree with Deidre. I'm a big proponent of education. I don't talk about my education, obviously, because I'm in the beef sector, and I don't dig those people who try to put their education before people in the beef sector. I think it's silly, but nevertheless, but I am a strong proponent of education. However, I do realize that it's very expensive, and what are you going to do with it after that, right? So if you're going to
Right, and that's the
right,
thing. I was
doing
telling my dad, I'm like,
if you're doing education in the
is
sense
it
of
gonna
what
be?
you're talking about, is wonderful. But if you need money right now, I think you're
Hmm.
just
If you
adding
need
in
money
another
right now,
issue.
you just go get a job.
Yeah, yeah,
So when you go get a job and you get the money, then you can feed your desires. I agree with that.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
all. That's
And when
yeah.
you get there, because guess what, Sassy, a lot of times employers will help you
That's right.
get degrees.
That's right. So
So
that's
I
where I
agree.
kind of want to start.
We are all in agreement, actually.
Yeah. And see, the thing is that I
Hmm.
just like to get to like like what is the core issue, right? So I
Hmm.
feel like the core issue is money, and you don't have the finances to do the things that you really want to do, which
Girl,
is
I'm about to block this bitch off my channel. I'm just playing. No, I'm
I
just playing.
know, right? I know.
No, I love. That's why I really do adore you. Thank you. But
I know.
that is what it is what it is.
I
Because
mean,
I'm used to be able to move however I want, and I can't
and
do
so
that.
that puts you in a depression itself and high
Yes,
anxiety.
it does.
Like, wait a minute, I can't even. I mean, I just want to be able to buy some cute little clothes and go out and do this. No, and so girl, listen, it's like 90% of population is going through that, or has gone through that, or will go through that, right?
Hmm.
So I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. Right now, I'm on the upward swing of things. You know what I'm saying? But
Can I
girl, you
ask a
gotta
question? Can I
stay
ask a
humble.
question?
Yeah.
So, okay, in this quest, let's just do it. In this quest of what's next, right, Sassy?
Mm-hmm.
What is the what's the source of the advice? Because sometimes I feel people say, well, you can't give the advice because you've conquered everything and she's not where you are yet. But it's like sometimes it's good to get the advice from the person who has conquered that, as at the same time sitting next to whoever. It doesn't matter, because sometimes that is the answer. It's just the pill is just too big to
Yeah,
swallow. I
to
get it.
swallow.
I
Yeah.
get it. But
That's
guess what?
listen.
He
listen.
wants to sit next to professional, maybe not now. You sat next to professional gamblers, right? Doing the damn thing, right?
And I'm telling you, these people were, you're
I
talking
was
about
there.
highly intelligent
Yeah,
doctors,
I lived in
nerds,
Vegas. We did.
people
And
We're
from
not.
all
We're
walks of
not.
life.
you don't have to convince us. We're not of the mindset that gamblers are something other than highly
We're
intelligent.
past that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We get it.
So my point is, you make your to-do list is going to be different than mine, Sassy's, your chat, you
Mhm.
two, everybody. But you must do your to-do list, whatever it is, to get where you want to go. And guess what? In that process, the anxiety is going to go away. You know why? Because you're going to be busy
It's
Too
gonna
doing
busy to
it's
to
gonna
do.
achieve.
lessen. It's gonna less. Let me tell you a personal story, Lord. You know, I don't do personal, but let me try to be as ambiguous as I can.
Oh,
Um,
thank you,
before,
Mom.
yeah, before COVID, I was I'm gonna tell you what I did. I was in a high earning profession, okay? But it
Okay.
was business to business, okay? And which means face to face. So March 2020, that was like it was done because we could not meet face to face. And
Right.
everybody had figured out the whole Zoom Teams link. We they were just scrambling around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got laid off. I got on unemployment. I don't know how much I had savings. Maybe it was less than 50,000. But I thought I was okay, you know.
Yeah.
Girl, I had to have surgery.
Mm.
Um, I got laid off. Oh, I was still spending like the money was coming in. The money wasn't
Like it
coming
was still. Oh
in.
Lord.
Okay. Um, I wasn't doing shit all day, but at that time, March 2020 is when I started dropping down in the beef sector. I had already been in the beef sector a year before that, but I never dropped down. Okay.
Uh huh. Mhm.
So then all of this stuff is happening. My money is dwindling, honey. My little I thought was a decent
Girl, mine too. Girl, my God, I was still spending.
it was
It would
it
dwindle.
wasn't shit. It wasn't
Oh,
shit. It wasn't shit.
it was 50,000 ain't shit if you ain't making no money.
It
It's
wasn't
like it's a
nothing. That
poof.
unemployment was like probably a third of what I was used to making. Um anyway, everybody gets the picture. Like it was still money going out. So I replaced getting my hair done and my nails done with ordering stuff. You know what I mean? So
Girl, shut up. Why is you over here telling my business, girl? Go
right.
ahead.
I'm just wanting to let you know that everybody was going, not everybody, but this is very relatable story. Okay. You were making it something other than, so I wasn't getting it, but now I get it. Girl. So all this shit was going on. Um, anyway, long story short, a bitch was back broke again. Okay. And girl, so then, oh, I was still trapped. Like maybe I remember I went somewhere. I went to visit my best friend in July, in September, when people weren't supposed to be traveling. Like I couldn't get it in my thick skull that okay, girl, life is different. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, got broke again. So
Mm.
then I'm like scrambling because the job that I'm used to doing is not readily available because we're not business facing anymore. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I had to do, but what I did know is, girl, I had to bring in some money fast because see, even though my parents are well off, they old school, baby. You better get out there and get it.
You got to
Okay.
get. Yep. My dad's the same
You'll get
way. He
some of
like,
my
ain't
money.
nobody helping you,
Yeah,
girl.
you get some of my
That's
money
who
when I
I
die.
am. That's it. That's who I am. You want to eat? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just who I am.
Yeah, my parents, baby, you'll get a birthday gift, a Christmas gift, and a dinner every a couple of times a year. That's about
That
baby.
part.
But so yeah, but anyway, so I was like, shit, girl, I'm at a high level of what I do. Girl, I had to go down to the entry level of under the umbrella of what I do because
Mhm.
those people were on the game plan of working from home. They were raggedy. They weren't even sending you materials, or you had to use your own laptop, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
I
so
heard that was a thing for.
ridiculous. Any reputable
Yeah,
company is going to send you all of your materials and your software and everything that you need. But anyway,
yeah,
they
right,
weren't hiring at the time, right? So I had to do what
right.
I had to do. Girl, I had people over me trying to tell me how to talk, how to do this, what to do. I'm like, bitch, how to talk? Do you know? I mean, do you know what? Did you look at my education? What are you talking about? But it was just crazy. It was so frustrating. But girl, the bottom line was that I had to have something coming in. So,
Right.
so I
Hmm.
did that. And girl, let me tell you one of my tricks. What I tell people, girl, I'll go when so this is the second time in my life that I've had to do this thing. I think the last time was when the big bust happened in 2008, 2000 when we were in that recession. But nevertheless, girl, I'll go somewhere I know it's raggedy, honey. They know I'm overqualified, girl. I'll go there, do the month of training, get paid, and maybe only stay there for a month or two later until I
Keep
get
it
something
pushing.
else. Okay. And then when I get something,
Girl.
when I got something else, I would do the same thing because I knew them hoes was raggedy too. And
Right.
I would do the same thing, girl. And
That
then I would
money.
get something
Right.
else. And I would have to tell my friends, and I didn't talk a lot during this time because people didn't understand. You know, they're like, just get somewhere and stay. I'm like, bitch, I'm above this. So my point is, and then now for the past 2 years, I'm back at that level. I'm back in my role that I'm used to being in. I'm working from home. I'm doing my own thing. I have unlimited PTO, all of my beautiful PPO benefits. You know what I'm saying? Matching
Yeah,
forward.
I love it. I
I got
love it, girl.
all
Go ahead now.
that I'm wanting now. But girl, I had to go through a year and a half
You have to
of
go through the gauntlet to get
go
there.
through it, girl. I had to go through it. So what I'm telling you is that what you need right now is money, honey. Okay.
Good.
So
Oh,
all
to
of these
Hmm.
get hired, honey. Somewhere.
all these big highfalutin ideas are cute, honey. They're cute. But right now
Hmm.
you need money. So
Money.
just go.
Hmm.
And like I said, there's 1,000 places where you can work online. You know what I mean? So you don't even have to conquer the whole clothes and hair and all that right now. Because I get that part. When I say work online, work from home. And
Right.
you can just focus on that. It might not be, but $20 an hour. Who cares? Just do that.
Get
Bullshit
money.
them. Yes, bullshit them until you know what I'm saying. While they bullshitting you
You.
bullshit
Right.
me.
Right. Hmm.
and look at it as a goal. So the goal is not tomorrow. The goal might be like me, a year and a half. But then
Hmm.
when you look back over 3.5 years, you're like, oh my God, I made it through and I'm good. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
just
Yeah.
take to figure out, like we already figured it out. If
We
money is,
already figured it out. Yeah.
yeah, then conquer the money and stop all this other shit about school and these high girl. That's dreaming shit. We got to get some money in the household right now to make you like.
Amen. Right.
That's
Hmm.
what Miss D is
That's
saying. You
what
got
I
to
was
feel
saying, but
better.
they were saying you
Are
need to
you
go
gonna
to
do it?
you need to do
Are you
this,
gonna
and
do
you need
it?
to do
Are
that.
you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it,
Yeah.
Nicole?
Well,
Okay.
she was saying,
Yeah, because I need to do it to be able to survive.
well,
I'm
she
not
was
There you
gonna
go.
saying,
feel fulfilled to be able. I'm used to living. I don't have to live an extravagant lifestyle. I
but
just
you
need to be
need
able
that
to live
money
the
on
lifestyle
every
that
month.
makes me comfortable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nobody said that. Let's stay in our box. Getting that job. You willing to do that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
And you
And
have
the
a lot of cool.
anxiety will go away because you'll be busy doing something. I mean, it's not gonna go away all the way. Let's just relax. Okay. I'm not trying to solve mental health. I'm just saying we we
Do a
we have
lesson.
something on the table that you can do, right?
So hit
Right.
me up, Nicole, via email, or you can hit me up on IG too. I don't know how you communicate, but um,
Okay. I
and
don't
I
have my glass. Wait, hold on.
no
You
no
gonna
you
put
don't
it in
have
the
to do
back chat?
it right.
Oh, okay.
No, it's on my. Just look on my on a video and find whatever way you want to communicate.
Mhm.
But
Okay, babe.
I was just so because I do know. I think one or two places I know that you can work from home. And then I know a girlfriend that I can ask because she's over that division. I'm just trying to Okay. Anyway, I think I do have like a couple of resources. I don't know if they'll work out, but at least that's like a starting point. And then maybe because I know you have friends here on YouTube, maybe they can give you starting points. But just try to make it a goal. Like in the next 30 days, I'm gonna get this job. Working from home. That means you gotta do something with the grandbaby and all that kind of stuff. So there's probably some
Yeah, that's where I'm like, what we
there's
gonna
some
do with
logistics.
little mama?
Yeah, but I mean, if you're not, I mean, so this is the thing. So now we're getting deeper, right? This is my forte. Okay, so now we saw that you probably need to get a job so that you can have some money just to be able to live comfortably, right?
Right.
Now you have taken on, it seems like, the role of the babysitter for your grandbaby.
No, I'm the mother of
Oh,
grandbaby.
you're the mother.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, no wonder the baby is always there.
yeah.
Oh, so see,
My daughter's sick, sis.
okay. I'm sorry to
She's
hear that,
real
baby. I'm
sick.
so glad you're there. Okay, so see, Nicole, this is the kind of stuff
So
that you
that's like my job right now. Like,
yes. I
she's my job. I just don't get fucking paid for it. No, no, I'm
okay,
forgive me.
but isn't there a ways? See, okay, Nicole, you be making stuff more complicated.
Yeah, you
You
What? No, I'm just not. I just didn't bust out and come out and say, you
but that's
know.
sure, but because well, me
I'm
normally,
sorry, but I
me
didn't want to come on and say I raised my grandbaby and I'm
well,
like that. I
we just
mean, we having a conversation. If you pull it out, I'll tell you.
I know, but I'm just being, I have, in order for me to stay honest, I have to be honest, right? So I'm just saying that that's major because
Hmm.
neither me nor Miss D are going to try to put that into the equation. So you can't have a job working from home with a crying baby in the background.
exactly.
She don't be crying that much. She
Nicole,
be crying. Don't she?
Nicole,
You just
I
got to
want you
get a
to get a piece
babysitter.
of paper. I want you to get a piece of paper and write down all of her good points. Then write down all of my good points. And then the third column, Sassy, will be what her points. You see what I'm saying? It's what
Yeah,
how
Yeah.
she can work it. Right.
yeah,
No. I'm gonna take this video. I'm going to actually privatize it.
yeah.
So
Private it
yeah, I'm gonna private. I
and just
mean,
send
I'm
it to
not
her.
Yeah, this is a
embarrassed by it. I
girlfriend.
think
This
this
is
is
a
a very
girlfriend moment.
awesome,
Yeah, this is a
healthy
girlfriend moment.
Mm,
conversation. I'm
mhm.
not embarrassed by it. I'm not ashamed. I'm
Yeah,
very thankful that y'all came over to actually share true wisdom and knowledge with me. I'm sorry if you felt like I was, holding back Sassy and, and Deidre. I just,
no.
okay.
It's not. I don't think it's anything that you were trying to do or anything. I just think it's natural. Like, who wants to come on the internet? No, I'm not judging you for it. I'm just saying, damn, I forgot about. I didn't know that part, but I did know that I always hear the baby when I do come visit you, and I'd be like, and then I was thinking, because that's what I was going. I was like, oh, you're gonna have to tell somebody that they're gonna have to pay for
And
a baby.
that's one of the reasons why I can't go anywhere, even if I want to, because I have her.
Oh, girl, we got to think of
Yeah.
a whole
Girl,
new game plan then.
girl,
So
you gotta tell your people
I'm gonna have
whatever
to, girl. I'm gonna have to sell. I'm gonna be slinging Skittles.
what can I ask you a question without you doxing your children? Are they employed while you're babysitting or no?
well,
My daughter she's ill. She can't
Well,
do it.
not
her
that
daughter
one.
is
Not
oh,
her. You got
the other
three
one.
other daughters, girl.
No, I don't. My oldest daughter, she doesn't have a baby. I
Now,
just have the one.
can they babysit too?
My other daughter moved out the state. No, they can't handle her. My daughter got her own business. She does hair. She
Oh,
models. Has a large social media platform. She helps on Sundays. That's not enough for me to get what I have. She would love to help, but she can't.
you know what you
Okay.
need? You know what I think? A good professional
And I don't have no family out
circle.
here, y'all.
You need a professional circle, meaning professionals in your area that have nothing to do with YouTube, me, Sassy, anybody else, to give you this advice in your local area. There are resources out there.
I mean, but the only resource right now that we be talking about is someone keeping the baby, which I'm not even sure she got to work through that. because
I'm talking about like
And
I was
then,
my mom's
I'm very
caregiver.
paranoid about leaving my grandbaby in
I was
anybody's
my
hands
mom's
in this time.
caregiver in the county of Clark, in the Las Vegas, in the Nevada. I know every service in the state of Nevada.
so see, that's where
Like
I was
more
going.
than
Thank you,
someone.
Dee Dee. That's where I was going. Can you get money for being her caregiver?
Well, okay.
Right.
That's what, look, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. But the
You
state
got to
is
do
foul.
other stuff.
They want me to hurt my daughter.
I already knew
I,
where you were
I'm
going.
not doing.
You're gonna have to
I'm
file
not.
her as
I'm
incapacitated.
not treating her like no.
Okay, hold
So
on.
the answer is no. I
Okay,
can't get that.
hold on. You probably so then you need to be talking to Miss Deidre behind the scenes because okay, I'm not asking you for you to say anything right now about your daughter, okay? I'm just guessing. But if I had to file incapacitation on my sister in order to be able to take care of her children, I'm gonna have to choose which one I care. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's
I
like
know the lesser of the two evils. That's
yeah,
the problem.
but is it an evil?
There's something. I feel well how they came at me. Yeah, because I know it will
Okay,
cause her a severe issue, and
okay,
she's not in the mental capacity. She can't, you know,
okay,
is she can't. It wouldn't help the family dynamic, and they agreed.
okay.
So, and because of my income, I can't get that other stuff. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's still
Well, wait a minute.
then, but
Can she get the other stuff?
no, because
Oh,
I have
I see.
custody. Right.
Oh gosh. So you have
You see
custody.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm between.
Yeah, rocking.
I'm trying to.
Get the
Yes,
link, TC. TC. It's
that's
time for
probably
some
my. I have a feeling
TC.
that's my sister T.
Yeah, it's time
Oh,
for
wait a
some
minute.
TC.
Wait, there's a man coming up here. Hold on.
Put a cover up, girl. Put a cover
No,
up.
he's showing himself. How
Oh, he's
you
talking
doing,
about
brother?
What's
okay,
good
because
with
we just
y'all?
have to be careful.
Hello.
What's good with you, brother? How you doing? God bless you. What's your name?
How to? How to?
Okay, hi, how to. Welcome.
Oh, hold on, man. I got y'all on both of them. My fault. All right, now I'm good. Sorry about that. I had YouTube still going. I apologize. How to? How to, man?
Hello.
Hello. What would you like to add to the conversation, brother?
So I actually came to give you a blessing. You can see the private chat.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
We can see the private chat.
yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
Make an account on that little thing that I just put back there. That link I put back there. What that is that's you can do like overlays and shit with that, right? Now the benefit of that is that you weren't currently monetized on YouTube, right?
No, not right now.
So the benefit of that link that I just put back there is people, since they can't super chat on your platform, they can do it through that site right there. So if you hook that site up with your YouTube, you'll be able to receive super chats through PayPal, as in YouTube doesn't get a cut of
Oh,
it.
okay. What is that? Is that Streamlabs?
No, that's not Streamlabs.
Stream Elements. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I signed up with them years ago. I have an account with them. Okay. Okay. Let me, you know what, y'all, I got to get
Set up.
a
You need to
pen,
set up what's
a pen
called
and paper and start writing this stuff down.
you need to set up what's called tipping with them. A lot of the things that the Gen X don't put a lot of stock into a lot of the times is the power of social media. You can make a lot of money on this shit, and it don't
That
take
is
much
good
effort if
advice.
you do it the right way. You feel me?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is good
no, I
advice.
appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I was really sassy and welcome my sister TC. I did a
Mm-hmm.
I did a editing job. It was like 6 months ago for this company, and even blew my mind. And they really blessed me financially for, you know, like they still get numbers and stuff behind that. So that's why I was like, I can edit because can't nobody hear the baby. Well, I can
Yeah.
do banners and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
there's certain things I can maneuver
Oh,
around and do.
oh
Well,
my gosh.
you don't.
I
It's
forgot
not
about
that
something.
difficult. You don't need to do a lot of maneuvering. You have a computer, right?
Yes, I do.
All right. All you need to do is download OBS, not Streamlabs OBS.
I
OBS.
the OBS.
OBS. It's different. You need to download OBS. You can use noise suppression. You can add in virtual green screens. You can do a myriad of different things with OBS, right? That will make it to where your situation won't be pronounced while you're recording, while you're streaming, while you're doing whatever. You still need to do
Okay.
everything that they was just telling you, right?
Okay.
It's all that's like real shit. You need to get out there and make some
I've
bread.
had a
But
difficult time with that software. Like I don't
I,
know, like it
I'll
don't click
I'll
with my
help you out
brain.
with it.
I was
Matter of
gonna
fact,
ask you, would you help me, show me how
matter of
to?
fact,
Because I've
I'm
asked people.
actually I'm
Okay.
hosting a class today. I'm about to shoot you a link to the Discord server that I run for the Angry Man. I'm doing a class in there today on this shit on
Okay.
OBS. I didn't help some people get their cameras and things together. But
Uh-huh.
so during World War II, Russia was low on resources. uh at the time there was the Soviet Union, right? So the Soviet Union was low on resources such as quality weapons, uh tanks, aircraft, things of that nature, right? And Stalin responded with, well, quantity is a quality all of its own. So in that same vein, you kind of need to apply some of that to what you got going on right now, right? So you can't
Mm-hmm.
produce the quality that you're looking for right now in
Right.
terms of one avenue, right? So you
Right.
can't just go out and get a job that's going to pay you 100,000 a year right now because your circumstances don't allow for it, or whatever
Right.
whatever the case is, right? So instead of
Right.
trying to focus on doing that, focus on diversifying the way that you're making money. So you need to
Right.
make everything that you do needs to be geared towards making money. If it don't make
Right.
money, it don't make no fucking sense to be spending time on it.
Right.
If
Come
you
on now,
playing a
brother.
game,
Speak.
if
Yeah.
you playing a game online, stream that shit, make some money off of it. If you're
That's
I
on
agree.
social media, set it up in a way to where you're getting paid for it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No,
yeah.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's like what all this is about, man.
Yeah.
Hook up that tipping system on that software, and do me a favor, and don't be running your mouth about the softwares, and don't be putting a lot
No,
of
I
people in
won't.
the game.
No, no,
You
I'm
make
not. This
money,
going this gonna go locked down anyway, because
right?
I ain't trying to be no hater, but everybody don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? You gifted me with that knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Other people, hey, I ain't
yeah.
no
So
hater,
so
but
one of the things that I'm not sure if you guys know who Robert Smith is, but Robert Smith said the way that you make money is you spot the opportunity for arbitrage, then you corner the market. Then after you
Mhm.
corner the market, you keep that shit to yourself. You don't go around telling other people
Right.
how to replicate your success. That's how you get
Exactly.
rich and stay rich. You see me?
hmm
Exactly.
So some shit,
hmm
everything ain't meant for everybody's ears, and some shit you gotta keep close
hmm
to your heart. That's why I don't share a lot of secrets with people about how to do
Mhm.
this shit. I get a check from YouTube every motherfucking month. I
Me
get a check
too.
you
from
should, you
Discord
better.
Yes,
every
sir.
motherfucking month. I do
Yes,
streams on other
sir.
people's platforms, and I make like $200-300 every time I stream. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh
He
yeah.
showed me. You showed me how to work that. I don't know. I have a, not like downplaying myself, but I have stigmatism in both of my eyes, and that has been the most difficult software. And I just get frustrated, and it's not hard. It's just the left and the right, and how you have to program it,
I don't think
and
that it's your
I get
eyes
kind of
that's the
lost
issue with that.
in it. I feel.
OBS is rather complicated. It's made that way intentionally because it's open
Mhm.
source software. So because it's free to use, the barrier to entry isn't your pockets. The barrier to entry is
Is
your
your brain.
knowledge and your ability to use
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
And I know I can do it. I just need the formula of how to
I'm doing the
program it.
OBS class later on today. I gave you the link to the Discord server that I'm doing that in. Just join and whenever I hit everybody to join the class, just pop in and you'll learn how to operate OBS.
Nice.
Thank you so much for coming up. How did you find Nicole?
Man, I don't know. Somebody posted it. I just be looking at lives and shit. That's another thing. If you're into to YouTube and making money off of YouTube, one of the major things that it would behoove you to do is to travel, right? So a lot of women got this problem where they camera shy and motherfuckers just want to be icons on the screen. Icons on the screen don't make you any money. It doesn't generate subs.
Yeah, I appreciate that advice. I'm not looking to make money off of YouTube, but I am always
I
curious.
wasn't talking to you. I'm talking specifically to women that want to make money off of
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, I don't think anybody on this particular stream right now, because Nicole is off, is into making money. We've been on YouTube for a long time, but we have outside interests. But I was just wondering how. I'm always curious as to how the algorithm works and how you guys find people.
That wasn't the algorithm. Somebody shared it.
Okay,
I just wanted to say good morning to everyone.
Good morning,
Hey, Sassy. Hey, Deidre. How you doing, sister? And to the gentleman. I see Nicole had something probably happened, but I was just gonna let her know. Just let her know. I will email her and I will talk to her about how to handle the situation.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Hand.
And TC,
Okay.
remind her to. Something just came to my mind. Remind her to either email me or IG me whenever she gets a chance. Just remind her.
Okay.
And it's on that information is on my
channel.
On my channel, girl. I had no coffee, but I'm about to let y'all go so I can make my first cup of expensive coffee, darling. But yeah, something just came to mind. So I'm glad that she shared that. Yeah, I guess I should stay in touch so I can say bye.
You know, one of the things that I think that we understand is that it's about relationships. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about, all of these programs and all of these this and all of these that. If you don't have access to it and you don't know who and how to get access to it, it absolutely means nothing. And also, there are a myriad of folk who are out here who are doing things, and you have to be in those particular circles. And there are folks that are in those circles, but if you are not and don't have access to them, it's just not going to happen. So there's those of us, Deidre, you know what I'm talking about, and I know Sassy, you know that there are circles that are there are super circles, super systems that are out here. So I deal with relationships. I give all the information to people and then they can grab it as they will. I don't keep anything to myself, but because it wasn't mine to begin with. That's
your purpose. Your purpose is what's
absolutely.
that word? Your purpose is what's that word? Like giving and receiving, and you're in the energy is a flow. But I was just trying to tell how too that everybody that's been up here has been on YouTube for 4 or more years, with I think Nicole having the longest amount of time. So she clearly understands how to make relationships and how to make money on YouTube, and has had a ton of monetized channels. I don't think that is particularly her focus right now, but I think
she's a master. She's a master at this whole this digital virtual. But there's something in Sassy, you mentioned it, and I think Deidre, you were putting the things together. We lost it, of course, during the pandemic. So there are systems that are out here that are new systems that have been created that are going to blow your mind, Nicole. I will email you. There's things that are out here. They're new algorithms as it pertains to the government.
You
and how
know, that's like telling
and
me
how
like
they
that's like a brand new man. I love figuring out algorithms, honey.
Not a brand new. You're talking
Okay.
about government resources, and you talking
I'm
about
talking about right.
TIC.
I'm talking about some real.
I know, I mean,
I got a question
algorithm
for
figuring
y'all.
it out is like sex to me. I like breaking codes.
I got a
And,
question
and
for y'all.
and
Oh,
I just wanted to let you know I will email you, okay, and I will
You
talk with you.
promise? You promise?
No. I hear I hear some things, and I also want to help you out in terms of there's some other stuff that you need some help with, but it's definitely not this digital thing, and it's some other stuff. And we are
Yeah.
sisters, I
Right.
hear it. Deidre got it. Sassy's got it. We're gonna take you to another level, and it's not this felonious, this shenanigan hooligan stuff here in
Right.
YouTube
Right.
land. Okay, because we've mastered levels that are bigger even than YouTube and Google and Goggle and
Right.
whatever.
Amen.
So just know that I'm gonna come serious though, and I'm gonna
Okay.
come with some information, and I have some people that'll make it happen. But you
TC
just gotta
tagging
work
and
with
Deidre,
me.
she start acting up and talking all crazy and
Oh
making
Lord.
excuses. Okay.
Okay, then
Deidre, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm gonna get with Deidre
I'm
and Sassy, and
listening.
we're gonna get
I'm
you.
a doer. I'm a doer.
Yeah.
Period.
I know
Coach
y'all
said
not,
he had a question,
y'all
y'all.
know y'all not gonna jump me. That's
We gonna
illegal.
jump your ass now. You know we will jump you.
That's true.
How to
Yeah,
said he had a question, you guys.
But
So
I'm getting ready
it's
to leave because I have some people
actually
that I'm
two
getting ready to see.
questions.
Okay,
So
TC.
what I
Everyone have a
just
great
heard,
one, okay?
but what I
Thank
just
you,
heard,
love.
but it was kind of breezed through, and I'm gonna follow my statement with the question. But what I just heard, and it was kind of like sped past, is pretty much don't listen to nothing that I just said.
I
And
just signed in.
my question is,
Mhm.
what's the need for that tacit implication when I agreed and concurred, right, that she needs to listen at the things that you guys said? Why detract from any information that I
No,
would put out?
I
Wait,
think
when did that? Wait, hold on. Let me say this. I got
so
kicked off because I signed up, went to click on the link that you told me to.
No, not
So
you, Nicole. Not you. I was talking to everyone else
okay.
except you.
Okay. I'm just like, did something happen? Okay.
no,
let me-
he's
y'all
correct.
got
It was subtle. It was subtle, but he's correct. And it was more energy, I think, from TC in saying, and that's why I just flat out said it. How to, like, I don't know who you like.
You didn't
don't
flat
know
out say it. It wasn't direct.
Oh,
It was
I flat out
tacit.
said it because I said we have
It was
all
tacit, but it's
mastered.
cool.
I said, well, this was my idea of flat out saying it when I said we have all mastered. We have been on YouTube for a while. If it is not about for us, it's not about making
If you've
money.
mastered it, the second question is, why aren't you
No,
rich?
you're
If you've
interrupting
mastered
me.
YouTube, why
You're
aren't you
interrupting
rich?
me, and you're trying to start an
The
argument.
people that have mastered YouTube are rich. Why
I
aren't
didn't
you
say-
rich off of
You don't
YouTube?
know what I am, actually.
Why aren't you rich off of
I don't have to
YouTube?
be rich off of YouTube,
If
darling.
you've
I can be
mastered
wealthy in
YouTube,
my-
logic follows that
I
you would
can
be
be
rich off of
wealthy in my
YouTube, and
real
you
life.
aren't.
And see, the reason why you got the
So
energy
where's this
that you
mastery?
got from me is because I think you're full of shit. I think you're
Right.
felonious. If you want to
Okay,
use the
wait a
word,
minute.
I
Wait
think
a
you're
minute.
I don't even
taking
think
our
you know what the
friend.
word
I think
felonious
you're
means,
taking
man.
our
I don't
friend and
want
putting cases
y'all.
on
I'm
her.
almost positive
what
you
you
have
think
no
she
clue what
needs
the
to
word
make, and you
felonious
know
means
damn
because you're
well
using it
you're not
incorrectly.
even making this $7.26
May I say
an hour.
something?
That's not money to me.
May
That's
I
not
say
money to me. I make
something?
real money. So I don't. I mean, I
Okay.
was just being nice.
Okay.
But if you
What
want
do I
to,
Yeah,
make, ma'am?
let me
What do I make? What do I
can I
make?
say this? Hold on, let me say something, y'all.
you just think
Okay,
you
how
make
you know
$300 every time you go
there's
live. Okay,
there-
honey, we believe that. Okay, we're
there's I
novice
think
at this, and we believe that that's the money that you're making. But go ahead.
Who is we?
I believe in regards to like because he's okay, so he's saying if y'all sisters didn't master this, basically, you know, why your sister, why you need
First
you
of all,
ain't
you
got the
can't
coin
take
to
an
represent it. Is
adjective.
that what
First
you're
of all,
saying?
you cannot take an adjective without allowing me to
I can't
finish.
hear what you're saying,
You
Nicole.
can't take an adjective,
Sassy is
Nicole.
being
Excuse me for
emotional.
interrupting you, Nicole. You can't take an adjective that I said because you interrupted my sentence. I was never going to the point of I mastered YouTube. That's not my life goal. My life goal is to master life. That's where I was going. What I was trying to say is that we have mastered the possibilities of that. This ain't our thing. We're just up here chit-chatting as girlfriends. If you want to make money as on YouTube, then make money. But Nicole, you've been on YouTube 6 years. That's what I was trying to tell this brother.
What does she have to show for it? It doesn't matter how long you've
She's
been doing
not
something.
making
It matters
money.
how well
That
you've
was
been
my
doing
point.
something.
She's
It
not
doesn't matter how long you've been doing something. It matters how well you've
and
been
we
doing
know
it.
she's not gonna get
There's
rich off
people that have been
YouTube.
doing things for 1 year, but
You're
the
just a charlatan.
quality
You're
of
a
that 1
charlatan.
year,
You
but
are
the
a
quality of
hold
that
on,
1
one
year.
person. Hold on,
May I
hold on,
interject?
please.
Gigi, darling, would like
Can
to say
respectfully,
something.
we are all adults. Can we speak at one time? Let Sassy finish her statement. Then you finish your statement, brother, and then let Miss Deidre speak. Come on now. We can come on. It wasn't even don't give me no more anxiety. Come on, let's talk, y'all. For real. All right.
Okay, I can wait my turn.
Go ahead, Sassy, please. Let her finish. Let her finish and complete her thought.
I give my turn to Deidre.
Go ahead, Deidre.
Okay. Both of you are making valid points. I understand where he's coming from because he clicked on a video that wasn't making money. That made sense to me. That part made sense to me. I did join in your platform. But sir, you have to understand that you've just met her and us, and she knows us. So I think that's not where Sassy was coming from. If you felt that way, if you said she was being emotional, I don't think we know Sassy, and that wasn't emotional at all.
Not at all.
I just wanted to take that back a bit. It's nice to meet you. So that's where I wanted to interject, and I'll go on mute.
Wait, hold on. I just want to check how to, man. I know damn well you not gonna outbait me, even though I ain't on camera. No, I'm just playing. Like
Nicole. Well,
I want you to like how you outbait me like you can't.
Nicole, let me just say this. What I was saying was I was just wanting to directly talk to you about your immediate needs, not your secondary nor your tertiary needs. And I already know that you are a beast when it comes to this whole YouTube thing. So my answers to some of your, concerns at this particular point, as we just spoke as of about say 20 minutes ago, I was addressing that. And whenever I hear people, I see these little people coming in these YouTube streets. They don't know people. They don't know how things work. They don't know how systems really work. And they don't know how to acquire relationships. You don't go around talking about what people don't have, what they don't know, and things of that nature. That's just totally unacceptable and totally inappropriate. And you can tell a person is just now coming into knowing a little bit of something because now they have these classes and things of that nature, and they want to promote their classes when that was not the conversation at hand. Howsoever, if you hear and then you comprehend well and correctly, then you would understand that the sister is a beast, but she has some immediate needs and that don't pertain to this particular
and you know
algorithm.
what? Let me say this, TC. I appreciate that, my sisters, because my oldest daughter is all the knowledge that I have, social media, all the bumps that I have. My daughter is excellent, honey. She got views, honey, that these people wish that she can go.
I know.
She can upload now. She uploads in her sleep and gets 100K. Like she came on. She already got 6.9 million.
But it's
like that.
Remember your to-do list, Nicole? Is that on your to-do list?
No, I helped them build their social media.
Okay, let's go back
with my mistake. But now it's time to do mama.
Yes.
There you go. That's what, that's what Sassy was saying. That's what I was just piggybacking off of what Deidre had mentioned earlier when Deidre was on first, and then Sassy came on. I was just piggybacking off of what they were saying, Nicole. As I said, I will talk with you. And I said that the information I had, I do not come from a lack mentality. My mother and grandparents and great grandparents and great great grandparents don't come from a lack. So we don't hoard information. Okay,
Yeah.
we share it and we give it because it wasn't ours to begin with. That's universal principles, and therefore that is the reason why some people will never have and they think they do, and they will talk this BS. And there are others of us that are sitting clearly and know exactly what's going on. I will talk with you. How, I will communicate and I will find you, Sassy and Deirdre.
Yes.
They will keep check on you as well. That's what we
Yeah.
do as sisters. I will never ever allow anybody to come in my sphere and think that because they have some program or whatever this gentleman has, this person has, that he can
He's
just talk
using
to us
special
any kind of way
graphics.
and think that he's got this Kevin Samuels type of an image and he could talk to us. That is unacceptable, inappropriate, and it's not going to happen. So he needs to do himself. If he needs to jig himself, go jig yourself off somewhere else. Because selling a program, selling a class today is not what we were talking about if you understood and if you could comprehend very well. So I will leave you because I have some things to do out in my community. And I don't know about you, but I have a trustees meeting. Okay, I don't know if you know about that because I don't think you do. I have a trustees meeting in about another hour. Okay. So I will see you later, Nicole. I will get with you.
I love you.
Love you, my sisters. Okay, and we know how to handle because we're finesse and we don't have to. We're finesseful. These Kevin Samuels wannabes, they can go somewhere else, and that's how I feel about that.
Lord, did he put on his devil shit?
Yes, he did, honey. Okay.
You
know that we
so mature.
sanctified around here.
Tell the truth and shame the devil, nigga. Tell the truth and shame the motherfucking
We
devil.
shamed the devil, didn't we? Didn't we? Yes, we did, y'all. Yes, we did.
He
so mature.
He flossing with his graphics, honey. Okay, your friend know how to do that. Like, he need to sit your ass down.
Nicole, just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. It's not necessary. That's that energy you don't need.
No,
that's that energy you don't need.
Ooh, I got
wait a minute.
on that.
This is a moment for us to give him our energy. How about that?
No, the brother over here flopped. He flopped.
But you know what,
Deidre? Hold on.
He should get hired in Hollywood. You should get hired in
Hollywood.
Girl, I wish we could talk.
No, he got that OBS chat. Here come my daddy.
Here's my phone number.
My daddy hitting the link, y'all. He not happy. He about to get you.
7744.
Who is your daddy?
I'm just Cassie. I'm just being sarcastic.
Oh.
Hey,
Mr. William.
Oh my God.
There you go, Mr. William.
Look,
now let's go on mute, so Mr. William, because we got some feedback. I think Mr. William got feedback.
Go ahead, Mr. William.
He always got feedback. You know.
Make sure you got all the windows closed, babe.
All right, hold on.
Nicole. I've been waiting on my turn for some time.
Okay, so let's y'all. Let's be fair and let's let how to men speak and everybody mute their mic. Let's let him speak, y'all.
Mute your mic.
All right, so number one, first thing first, right? It does not benefit me to tell you anything, right? And yet I did so anyway. Number two, I didn't ask you for any money. I didn't ask you to purchase a class. What I told you is I'm teaching a class. This is the link to attend that class. What part of that involved you paying for something? What part of that involved me selling you something? Just asking, Nicole, out of curiosity. Inquiring minds would like to know.
No, you didn't ask for anything.
I didn't
I
ask
mean,
for anything in
requesting
return. And if you
no.
notice, I didn't ask you to share that link with anyone. In fact, I would greatly appreciate it if you keep that link to yourself. And I think I made that expressly clear as well. Yes.
Yes, you did. I got
All right,
kicked off, so I'm trying to figure out how can I make sure I
So
can actually be
Please
connected
do.
to
Keep
it.
it to yourself.
so there's zero benefit in all of this, right? The principal thing that I told you, right? The principle at the core of everything that I said, yes, apply everything that Sassy has to say to you, Gigi, all the rest of them, right? Apply all of that shit. I never once spoke down on anything they had to say, right? I cited Russia, right? The Soviet Union. Quantity is a quality all of its own, right? So the thing I'm hearing is that if you're short on funds, everything you do needs to be geared towards making money, to include YouTube. As far as a master of YouTube, master of whatever the fuck, if everyone's a goddamn master of it, no one's a master of it.
Sir, you don't have to use that damn language. Okay, there's ladies up there.
What
You don't have
language
to use
am I
that kind of
using?
language.
What
That
language am I
cursing,
using?
sir.
What
And
language
far
am
as
I
Russia
using?
goes, and
What
far as
language am I
Russia goes,
using?
the
What
heck with
language
it.
am I using? Just ask what it is that you don't want me to say.
The
Ask me
cursing.
not to say what it
You
is
don't
you don't want
understand
me to say,
cursing.
but
You
you
don't
don't need to
understand the
be
word cursing.
belligerent.
You don't
Just don't.
understand the
Okay,
word cursing.
it's okay. Just don't use the F word, because when I
Oh, he
go
knows.
to
He
apply
knows. He's
for
trying to be slick.
monetization,
And
the F
anyway,
word.
buddy,
I
I'm an
didn't
old
use the
geezer
F
at
word.
this. I done watched young
automatic
guys like you all my
monetization.
I
life.
used the D word.
So you need to just go ahead on, sweetheart, drop this butt off the platform. He's not doing y'all ladies any good.
You know what? I
He's not doing
apologize for
y'all
trying to help
ladies
out my
any
black
good.
people. I apologize
He's
for
not
trying to help
doing
out my
y'all
black
ladies
people.
any
It
good.
was sincerely my mistake.
And
It was
you know, I
sincerely
hate
my
it when a
mistake
man
to try to help out
disrespects
my
a
fellow
woman,
black
be cursing and talking that crazy
You good
stuff.
people have a good night.
Yeah, you get off. Bye. See you later.
God bless you, brother. Oh Lord,
See you later, nigga. Wait,
Y'all are so
too
mean.
late to get rid of that charlatan.
No, it's not me. Nicole, sweetheart.
And who shared you? Who shared you, Nicole? Who shared you at this dark hour of the morning? Ain't nobody shared you.
Wait a minute,
don't share. Ain't nobody shared you, girl.
I shared her yesterday.
Okay, so he would have said I'm talking about other people.
Ain't nobody shared Nicole in the morning.
Ain't nobody. No, what I'm saying. No, don't
She
be
gonna put it on private, so there's no reason to share it because it'll be blank. Okay.
Period. And the other thing is, what I'm saying is, if they had shared you, they would have been in here. So TC or Gigi or somebody would say, I shared you.
Right.
TC was speaking from Nicole been on here for years. No, I might haven't mastered in that way, but
Nicole, dear,
I have mastered levels, and it shows through my daughter's platform.
Well,
Anyway,
Nicole,
we're not done talking about this charlatan. Why you trying to deflect what I'm trying to say?
Guess what I'm saying? You definitely,
go ahead, Mr. William, because
you definitely trying to deflect.
Girl, thank you, Gigi, because
Thank you, Mr. William.
Girl,
thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
I'm gonna get T-shirts that says deflect.
Yeah,
But
and
Nicole,
you listen to your sisters and quit listening to that little young whippersnappers like that. Okay.
Oh, he's saying he got
you ladies stick together. I love you and good night, ladies.
Thank you, Mr. William. Thank you, Boo. See, now Mr. William is a real brother. He's a real man. And as soon as that dude decided he wanted to talk about our what we didn't have, our money and things of that. See, you already know, Nicole. Leave them niggas alone.
I didn't know that man was coming up.
She don't know. She don't know. She don't know.
I'm talking about moving forward. I'm not talking about you knew him, and I know you didn't. I'm just saying that people like them, you know from the gate.
No, she doesn't know. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't know from the gate. Me and you knew from the gate.
She will drop us and then talk to him for hours and hours and hours. TC.
That's right. Thank you.
Wait, what?
You know I don't play with me.
Say it again.
Come on, Sassy.
Say it again.
What did you say, that I would drop you guys off to talk to him for hours?
That's not what she said. She said you will end this live and then be talking to that weirdo for hours and hours and hours. She didn't say nothing about you disrespecting us.
Oh, okay. That's exactly Lord, Jesus what Christ. Well, what y'all think that I'm a algorithm whore?
No, I think you're starving for attention.
Oh Lord Jesus, no, Sassy didn't. Sis, not that. I ain't that desperate, girl. I could call my.
I don't call it.
You're coming across as that.
You adding those other adjectives. I'm not a judgmental person, Nicole. I promise you, I'm not, girl. Just because I'm telling what I think is the truth doesn't mean that I'm judging you for it. I think you might need some male companionship.
Oh,
I think I do. I think
that's
you
what we started out the show, girl.
I think this nigga came up here with that foolala, and I think you're susceptible to foolala. That's what I think.
What I mean, I didn't see too much of what he was talking about. Is this part? Okay, hold on, y'all. What did I? Okay, what did I miss, y'all?
This is what
like for real.
This is what I'm gonna say. I really gotta go. This is what I'm gonna say, and I'll leave.
Oh Lord,
this is what I'm gonna say. The show. If you're gonna put it on private, that's fine. But we was here in real time. I come from a generation where we didn't have nothing recorded, and I can remember shit. So don't play me in the future. My point is, he came up with 2 situations, Sassy, to give the information, because we were talking about YouTube and ain't making money. How you can stay home, you can help your daughter, and all of that. I got that. But Sassy is right too. You let certain people in because I'm not stroking your ego or your girl parts, okay? So I'm only useful for a certain minute at a time, and you're going to ignore me for about 15 months, and you would deal with that person and maybe give him some punani or whatever. Now I'm being messy. I'm being silly. I'm just saying, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it was going, and that's why Mr. Carruthers came up here, and that's
right.
That's right. No, I mean, but I ain't that mean.
No, that would never happen, honey.
And for TC to come off the porch, TC don't come off the porch, honey.
Right.
Now, you know, in the play of things, Deidre can be first to come off the porch. She didn't even come off the porch. She said they got it. Then I'm gonna be second, but TC. She was trying to tell you, girl, you don't see this?
Right.
Well, I did click the link and I fell off, y'all. I wasn't doing that.
You clicked the link because you wanted to hurry up and sign up for this bullshit ass Discord class that he was going to further ask you after that free class. Mm-hmm. The nigga got a $15.99 class, then he got a $59.99 class. Girl, please.
He said he had a $15.99 class for real. Wait,
I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm being funny. I'm being
okay.
I don't know the man. And I was listening, like TC said, listen, girl, this is what I do for a living. I have to listen and then I have to respond, okay? And this is how I make my money. So when I heard the same thing that TC, when you start clicking a link of people you don't know, trying to tell them what the fuck they don't know, he has no idea.
I agree.
He has no idea of who the fuck I am.
He don't know who he's talking to.
He don't know who he's talking to.
Did he ask me if I was a filmmaker with 2 films on Amazon Prime? We want to flex. We can flex. I don't come down here like that.
Our worth off of YouTube. Do you see how minute that is? YouTube. He thought I was trying to say I mastered YouTube. Bitch, I'm talking about motherfucking life.
Life.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
And you know, one thing about this beefing sector that's very interesting is that whenever we have our trials and tribulations and all kind of stuff, but when we're helping each other and we're in that mindset to help each other, that's what we're really doing, and we're serious about it.
Stay the fuck up out of there.
When I saw, and I heard Deidre all morning for a couple of hours, and then Sassy came up and I said, okay, this is really good company. But one thing I know for certain and 2 for sure, when Mr. William comes up, and if Mr. William had to say, well, you know what, TC, maybe you were a little hard on him, or maybe let's listen to the brother because he might have something to say. Yes. But that's not what Mr. Williams did. Mr. Williams was like, he was full of doo-doo, foo-foo, boo-boo, and everything else. And so when Mr. Williams said it, he's you already know. That's another man. He sees this.
I
so
agree.
I'm just saying,
Nicole, he sees.
I
You
agree.
have to listen to a man sometimes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
If Mr. William had said something different, I'd have been like, okay, maybe I did go a little too. Okay,
Maybe I read it.
But
maybe I read it wrong. Yeah.
Right. Okay, but Mr. William did not.
Y'all know I'm a doctor. I be a little slow about stuff a little bit, and I catch it afterwards. But after I catch it, I eat that ass up. So come on, y'all bear with me. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
We're not trying to tell you what to do either, Nicole. If you want to take the class,
I don't know. I don't think that. No, that's not what I think.
If you want to take the class, it just felt like
this is coming from this is coming from care and concern. That there's a difference between
right. And Dory said she shared it, so thank you for that confirmation.
I love you, Dory. Hey, sis, come up here, mama.
That's what's up. All right, ladies, I have to
the best
go to
voice
this
on the internet goes to Diamond Dory. I don't care what y'all say. When she turned it, I just love her. I just want to put her on a when I get my studio, I want her. I need to have her.
You have a good day.
All right, TC. Bye.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
I love you, TC.
Don't forget to email.
Love y'all.
Nicole.
Love you. I will email you.
Thank you. And I love everybody. Probably
Mr. William and Dory.
When I open it, probably smack me in my face. I love you, sis.
Peace out, y'all. Thank you. Love y'all.
Make sure you love you too. Make sure you do things for you. Don't do things because I wonder what Deirdre thinks, or I wonder what Sassy or TC. Fuck Deirdre. You do it for Nicole. You got to get out of that, because I heard you. You don't want to go outside because people looking at me, or they judging me, or they want to know about my weight loss. What they know about your personal business? You don't know me. How they know what's going on in your life?
And that's a positive thing. Why are you embarrassed about a positive thing? Come on now.
Right.
Well, that's the reason why I actually just said, let me come on here and face that anxiety and actually share what I'm feeling. Because I didn't think that was normal, sis. I'm like, why am I feeling that way?
Yeah. That was
what underlying issue is that? It's not like you ain't never been nowhere before, like what is it? And we got down to it. It's the money. Because girl, I ain't ashamed of none of that shit. I need my money.
Sassy did that. Sassy, that was all Sassy. She get all the flowers today on that one, because I didn't go that far.
Maybe some t-shirts. Bitch, I need my money.
Girl, listen.
I was like, that just go say now with Sassy's face.
Sassy, I respect you, because I find that's my struggle on YouTube. Not to flaunt, not to flex, not to be showy what I've achieved, because my mama taught me that, right? And she understood who we were, where we're from. Don't you do that. She would snatch you in a minute. Don't be showing off and all of that. But I never come at people like that. That's my frustration. My frustration is I can help you, but if you're spending 6 months with efforts on YouTube that ain't helped you, then I'm looking at you like, oh, but you didn't want to talk to me. Okay, I'm good. I'm over, like you said, we're not talking about our travels, but I'm over here packing bags for my next trip.
I know that's right.
But
yeah,
I want everybody to have that experience.
It's the nature of the sector to want to, when they start talking out the side of their dirty necks, and they haven't washed their ass that day. It's very easy to for a bitch like me to flex. It just is, and I love a good flex, but I like the flex to be contextual. That's why I said I don't think my education matters over here. Like, what does it matter other than me just, you know what I mean? And then what I do for a living, what does it really matter other than me just pure flexing? There's no context. I'm just gonna be putting.
What? That's interesting and that's good. You know why it matters to me sometimes? Because my mom instilled. I'm gonna get real corny. Activism, reaching out to the community, helping someone. If they want
real life.
Huh?
In your real life, it matters.
And on here too, somebody might be listening and I might help one person. That's all. Just one.
Yeah. I just don't, I'm not, you know, I listen, I came on here on these streets, baby, like a mini Nina or a mini this heat. You know, I wasn't as bad as them, but I was a cousin of them, you know, and I came on and I was like, child.
Wait, hold on. Let me wait. What did you just say? You came on here like what?
A mini Nina or a mini this heat.
You were, girl, don't disrespect my sister Sassy. You were here first.
I know. I'm giving you.
You're gonna have to recalibrate that though. But you were here
I don't
first.
know how else to say it. I'm just on my first couple.
I know you give it an example, but you were still here first.
Well, I know I was, but what I'm saying is that it was a mini version of them. It wasn't as bad
them now.
Yes.
Exactly. She did it class.
They want to be more like you.
They do, and I'm not denying that. Don't make me flex.
Sassy came through like the most beautiful gust of wind that had, you know, razor blades in it, and if you know how to duck, you was all right. You know,
they couldn't take it.
Yeah, but I also, because of who I am, and because if I have to call myself evolved, because I am evolved, I quickly recalibrated what I was doing and the sector that I was a part of. Quickly recalibrated. Like, wait a minute now, Sassy, hold on now, you know? So where mine took like 2 or 3 weeks for me to get it, theirs might take 2 or 3 years, right?
Well, but I got a check. I still don't get it. But anyway, go ahead.
What it Molly? Hey Molly, Sassy, you were better than this. What from the chat? I don't know what you say that again for me, Molly, baby. But what I was just trying to make a point in saying that you can, even though I don't get along with either one of those two people, okay? Because again, if you're that evolved, if you're that educated, if you're that wealthy, if I know how we're supposed to act, and I understand coming on and misrepresenting or having to recalibrate. But if you really were all those things, you would recalibrate a lot quicker than they have. Okay. I don't even mean to make it about anybody else. But what I'm saying is that everybody makes, you know, miscalculations from time to time. And that's why I shared the story with you about, you know, me losing all my damn savings.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, having to recalibrate. Like if you're going to be evolved, you have to continuously humble yourself and grow. It's just like a continuous moving action and energy. It never ever stops. So that's all you need to do. You stopped. Which a lot of people do. They get
yeah,
stuck.
I did. I stopped.
And they stop. So you just have to continue to recalibrate and move the energy, and that's all. And if you want to listen to what this charlatan has to say, because maybe you can get something out of it, that's fine. But we were just here to say, hold up, girl, red flag on the play. Because
I'm gonna respect my sister's advice, and I'll figure out how to do it on my own. That's a challenge for me. When he said he can teach me OBS, that's what I grabbed, because I've had a difficult time.
Well, guess what? YouTube for free can teach you OBS, honey. You know that there's videos on
YouTube.
No,
I know how to go through the videos, but I need somebody to kind of walk like
you probably
to play around. I need somebody that knows it, that will play around with it back and forth with me. Like how
well, guess what? I bet you there's an OBS community on Meetup. I guarantee you there's an OBS community on Meetup.
Oh, well, probably so.
I'm just saying, take everything that was discussed. You're a grown arse woman, and make it make sense. But don't what is the correct term? Don't dismiss. Just don't dismiss everything that was given to you. You click live. You were
no, I'm not. This was a. We're
talking about in the future. We're talking about like in 3 months. If we come back to today, we're gonna get all the good stuff, right?
Right. Well, better.
It was like when he came up here, and he was like pimping and grooming and saying,
you know what? I didn't. I'm serious, y'all. I'm for real.
Let me say this.
I didn't catch
I
that.
got it. We got it. But it was like he was saying all the sweet nothings that you wanted to hear because you maybe perhaps you really want to make money on YouTube, but that hasn't happened. So it was like, okay, but she's been doing, you don't even know her. Like she's been doing this forever. So it's not really about making, like TC said, we're talking about the here and the now. We already figured it out. Okay, OBS, blow BS. You can go do that in 6 months, like Deidre's saying, once you conquer the first goal, which is to get a job. That's what I'm saying. It's like easily distracted. Like, oh, OBS, oh, I've been wanting to learn. That's not money now.
Right.
We need money now, today. We need money in 2 weeks, and you can't even get money in 2 weeks because it's gonna take you down 3 weeks in the hole to get a first paycheck. We need money now.
Right.
So conquer that first, and then say, oh, okay, while I'm doing this bullshit ass job, let me figure out OBS, or let me figure out this or that. You know, that's what I'm saying about like when you have been stuck for so long, it's hard to make that first step. But what I always try to keep focus on is the very first step is money. Yes. And not some fantasy of money, real money.
Real money, tangible
money.
And sit down in the room with everybody that needs to hear that message in your real life. Like she just her script, she just wrote your script for you. Tell your family that too.
Hey,
they're
Mom.
part of this equation, right?
No, you're right. I agree. I'm taking all of this in, and I want you guys to know this is not bullshit. Like I'm actually shocked because I didn't, think. I just thought maybe one person was going to flash off and on. I didn't think anybody was going to come up here, and I'm just very thankful. I'm not going to cry, even though I am. I really needed this.
Cry when they're not evolved. So that's what, you know how they always put that on us, that we're so emotional.
Yeah.
But that happens for us because whether people know it or not, let me give y'all a quick zodiac thingamajig. Cancers are most water signs, but cancers are the mother of the water signs. So the maternal instinct is very, very strong. And so if they have not fully evolved, then they're worried about everybody else versus themselves. And that's where the emotional side comes in. That's where, what is the empath thing comes in. I'm not empathetic or sympathetic unless the energy tells me to be. The energy for me is the Holy Spirit, but that is an evolved Cancer talking, right? So you ain't gonna make my ass cry unless I think the shit is for real, for real. So you can come on here and beg and cry. I don't give a damn about none of y'all goddamn problems because y'all don't give a fuck about none of mine, okay? So one of my key rules is this a person that would help me in the middle of the night with a flat tire? Can I call this person? If I can't, bitch, you gets nothing from me, okay?
Right.
Amen.
And it's okay to cry. It's okay.
Girl, is it? Girl, I'll be crying at TikTok and all kinds of shit.
You be nice.
Girl, shut up. Did you say you be crying at TikTok?
Girl, yeah, I be crying. Girl, you know, like when the parent comes home and meets them at the ball.
I be too.
Meets them at the ball game. Afghanistan. I'll be like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so
and guess what?
Cry. That's a happy
it's
cry.
It's okay to be vulnerable in the right circles. That's all. It's okay.
I've always, I've had people push against me in regards to that. When I first, when I decided to have weight loss surgery, right? My doctor, he came to me and I was having a lot of medical issues, and it bothered him a lot. And he said, I want you to do something for me, Ms. Harris. He said, I want you to have weight loss surgery, not because I believe that you're extremely obese or anything like that, but I want you to do me a favor. I want you to gain, because I gained weight. I did the opposite. I'm that person. I gained weight to actually have the surgery. because I was having digestive issues and stuff like that. So you have to have a certain BMI basically to get approved for it. And I was having GERD is I don't think people realize how dangerous GERD is. It tears up your esophagus and it can mess up, cause erosion in your teeth, and it lead back to heart problems, and it's just bad. So long story short, I did what he said, right? So I had the confusion in my brain when I went to the because they force you have to go to a psychiatrist. And she said to me, she said, I'm concerned that you're going to have body issues because you gained to have this and you weren't as big, but now you are big to have it. But that's not what the issue is. The issue is because of past trauma in regards to weight, period. It wouldn't matter if you were skinny, tall. I didn't even realize that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we are harboring trauma that we don't even realize that we're harboring or whatever. You would think if somebody has weight loss surgery that they just sit around eating Twinkies and rolling around in grease and chicken fingers all day, or they so fat, that's all they care about. Like, no, it was different for me. And it pulled a lot of stuff from my spirit. And then I realized even when I ate, even if I didn't eat a lot or I did binge eat, that was connected to emotions. And a lot of us do that. You just don't realize it until you can't eat and you don't know what to do with those emotions. So that's what I was faced with. I didn't realize that, I would, eat nuts and stuff, not a man's nuts. Okay. I'm talking about nuts.
Yeah, we just call that sucking dick, but go ahead.
Girl, well, some of us gargle balls.
Okay, or gargle balls. I digress.
Girl.
See what she want to talk about, Didi?
Get that forward, okay? You got to garble.
Somebody gonna click live and say Nicole was a hooker in Las Vegas and lost all her money.
Girl, shut your y'all ain't shit.
My God.
I didn't forgot what the hell. You know what?
The point of your story, I believe, was that you understand that you have some underlining foundational issues that where some type of trauma comes from. Yeah, you were kind of hiding it or masking it because you were raising.
Yeah, I was masking it. Yeah,
you were doing your thing, and then now I don't know how long it's been. But can I ask you this before I go? Yeah. How long has it been since all of that stuff, like the professional gambler, raising kids? How long has it been?
Since you mean since I stopped, or
right? Since that kind of, because I like if you
it stopped at the pandemic.
Oh, so it literally stopped at the pandemic, and your mom passed.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's not a lot of time at all. But you know what I was going to tell you is that you have to look at the years, right? So that means it's been approximately 3 years.
Yeah, about 4.
So what you have to do really to get serious about it is say, I don't want to be here in another 3 years, because that would be 6 years.
Right. Which I don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got to start making, like, however you trigger yourself, like this martyr thing and the anxiety and all that, that's negative triggering. However you can trigger yourself in a positive manner, that's what you're going to have to think about, because I know that triggered me. I was like, fuck this. I'm used to living a certain kind of way. Like, I have to be different in a year from now. And then in a year from now, I got to be different than I was last year.
Was before. Right.
And I'm going to tell you, because once you get in a financial hole, that shit is not overnight.
No, it's not. Like,
it's not just about getting the job, because now
it's not. It's about actually preparing a lifestyle to get those messages that you're You know what I'm saying? That you're behind, or even just the thought, even the thought. I'm not saying I'm behind, but the potential of that 1 month could.
I was gonna say
could rip the rug underneath my feet, and I don't like feeling that way. I feel like I have no control.
That. You got to do something about that, because that's probably like I said, the foundation of your insecurity. And then you can go on the whole fantasy thing, because that's something that we do. We're dreamers.
You know that, girl. You know the dream. Cancer's what she said. She's right. We're Mother Earth. We're split down. We can deal with any zodiac. We can feed all of you. But if we're not right, we're very.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? So if I was in Las Vegas right now, I'm not putting this out.
Don't roast me. Don't be like, do you got enough money to come pick me up?
You know what I'm gonna
Don't you say no shit like that.
Do you know what I'm gonna say? No. You see what you do. You see what you do. You see what you just did there, right?
Go ahead, Deidre. Ask your question.
No, go ahead, Deidre.
She see.
Now, is there somebody that can watch the baby? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's all. Okay. Is there somebody that can maybe take care of your daughter for 4 hours a day? Yes or no?
You said my daughter?
Yeah.
I don't think her daughter is there, Deidre.
No, my baby girl, she goes to school and stuff. Summer break.
Somebody's taking care of the baby, your granddaughter.
Yes,
right?
I do have somebody to watch her. Yes.
So can't you go and, like Sassy just said, get that immediate issue handled? I don't care where you work. It could be at the gas station. I don't care.
Right. Oh, you mean on a day-to-day basis in a consistent? No, I
didn't say all of that. I didn't say all of that. It could be part-time, 3 days a week, Nicole.
No, actually, I have to retract that. No, I don't have anybody that will do that. No.
Take care of the grandbaby.
So she said no, she doesn't. Okay, so listen, there are plenty of work from home jobs that don't require you to be on the phone. So you don't have to.
I'm just trying to feed the social thing.
I see what you're saying. Now, for me to go, let me just say this: to go.
Oh, okay, Deidre, I see.
To go out. Yes, she will help with the baby. Like if y'all would to fly in, yes, I could get. Yeah, I could handle that.
Now we're talking about a job.
Okay, well, I thought you said if you
hired you today and say, okay, you got to work 3 days a week, 4 hours each day. You couldn't find nobody to take care of your grandbaby to get that money?
I would have to inquire, but I would have to inquire.
To saying no, Deidre. So that's what I'm saying. The only other thing for her to do is to work from home and not be on the phone, because you can't keep that job with a baby crying or you having to get up. But there's plenty out there. We just don't. Some people just don't know those resources. That's why I told you to email me or to IG me, and I will get you all of those links.
That'll be a good thing.
And then TC is going to take the side of the services for your grandbaby.
Right.
So we need to tackle both of those things like at the same time. And then we're going to tackle, once you get some money in your pocket, then we'll tackle you getting out of the house.
Right. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I've already put it out there. So that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you have to follow through. TC says she's gonna email her. You have to email her back. I'm not gonna reach out to you because again, that's my personality, right? I'm just upfront about it. But I will help you after you reach out to me.
No, but I appreciate. That's why I like Sassy. I like that.
I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna remember that.
I love you. I ain't gonna beg you to love me.
I'm not, because I'm not gonna help. I'm not gonna beg nobody to help me.
Like that.
Oh, that's right.
When she got older,
you let me know, and then I'll let you know, and then we'll let each other know.
Such a lone wolf. My mom taught me. She said, "You lose sight of the whole damn planet Earth sometimes." And I will make it happen. I'll mow you down.
And I'm not gonna lie, girl. Like with with this computer thing,
you gonna listen to me?
Yeah,
a beast with it though,
girl. I was always that little kid, always in trouble, always on punishment in her room because my mom was like, "Stop it! What's wrong with you?" I'm my whole daddy, my whole family used to say it's like, "Oh my God, it's like he reincarnated in this little girl." And I still am like that, and it's like, but that's a good thing. But I do have to temper. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'd be banging on her door, girl, somebody come get this kid. She need to get out. You know what I mean? I'd be like, all that energy, and she don't need that right now, you know.
Right. Yeah, but I get it. But no, I mean, listen, it's been a very productive. We had a little excitement. I mean, it is the beef sector. I mean, we cussed out a Negro.
Y'all is you know what, Sassy?
Dude, I loved it.
You know, she be giving sayings, girl. I'm like, I got 17. I'm making some money, girl. Okay, I got 17 T-shirts messing with Sassy.
But he did come for her.
That's a T-shirt, girl. I cussed out.
I knew he was coming though. I mean, I read his energy. I knew he was coming. I read his energy. I was like, I didn't know if he was up here to flirt with somebody. Girl,
it wasn't nobody. And look, Sassy, I didn't think that man was fine. My glasses ain't even on. I just seen flashing lights. That's it.
I didn't know what his motive was, but I was like, I'm gonna give him. I only need a sentence or two, honey. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then I just came for him real slick, like, and he was like, no, you're not coming for me slick, which is cool. I don't have to come for you slick.
You slid on it, though, sis. You slid
on his ass. I slid on his ass for sure. And he came and he approached it. I didn't, you know, it's fine. But honey, I mean, I think you're a charlatan. That's why I'm giving you the energy that I'm giving. Do you think I'm afraid to say it? No, I was trying to be, you know, somewhat tempered about it. I mean, but if you want to get down to it, that's what I think. Then Mr. Williams brought his butt up here like,
yeah. He said,
he wasn't scared.
He wasn't scared. Get rid of him. Get rid of him, Nicole.
He sure did.
Okay.
And he watches. He knows. I grew up with my dad passed when I was 5, but then I had his brothers, my uncles, and my 3 big brothers. So sometimes, Nicole, when a man do step in the room, it's okay to listen. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, I appreciate. No, I was like, here come Daddy. I was, you know, but no, he's the man. He is the voice, and his voice was.
And that's what he know how the men think. We know what they think, but he know what they think. Okay. So yeah, that was interesting. Very.
Yeah, it was. Well, I'm glad that I think this was a good combination, and you got 2 avenues to go to kind of tackle, you know, at least some of that anxiety. And then, like Deidre said, let's just, you know, do a follow-up in a month and see where you are.
We love you. And I really got to go. I'll leave you 2 ladies to it.
I love you too. I love you too. And I really appreciate it. Like, y'all don't know how much this means to me. Like, it means a lot.
Have a good day. I appreciate you. Okay.
Bye, Deidre.
All right. You too. I love you, Deidre. Bye-bye. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Like, Sassy, for real. Like, you don't virtual hug, sis. I really needed that. The stern, the honesty, the compassion, you know, like, don't play with me, sis. I'm a Cancer. I know you dancing. Keep dancing. I'm going to trip you on your forehead and give you a pillow, bitch. Stop playing. And you was like, oh, I know, girl, it's money.
Right.
But I didn't see it like that until I heard you say it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I know you didn't say, I'm not negating all of the weight, the lost weight. No, let's figure out what is all of these layers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we respect the layers, but let's deal with what the issue is. And you know, Cancers, we don't deal well if we don't have money.
At all. Most people don't, but definitely not us. Because
not a Cancer. No, we act like we can't even think.
You reminiscing on what was and all of that. No, you got to get back to it. And the only way to do that is money. And it's just a great time to be in, because there are a lot of resources. There are a lot of jobs that are work from home that are decent, you know, decent paying. They, like I said, the job may suck. You know, it may not be where you want to go. Just stay there for 3 months and boom, move again. You know what I mean? Just keep
right.
keep evolving. Evolving is the word of the day. Like if you get stuck, you will be stuck.
Right. Well, that's the thing though, sis. Like you said, I trapped myself, and I just needed to hear it from, you know, regardless of what people say about this YouTube stuff, it can be a blessing and a curse, you know, like the next, but no, I care about you. I know we haven't met, but I got love for you and I respect you. I respect I really truly respect your, you know, opinion. Deidre, TC, I've been coming on here having these whining lives. She always, I don't care if that lady is in Africa. She'll pop up and say, "What's going on, Nicole?" Like when I found my biological family, a lot of those videos are lots that would come on crying or, you know, but but that's how me and her bonded and, you know, stuff like that. It is, I know it's to some they might, but like even building this YouTube thing, right? And what happened today? I do have an ego, girl, when it comes to like the internet. I'm gonna train myself to do OBS, and you'll see it. Like I can't. Like I feel like, you know, like I was disrespected, y'all. I feel like y'all got disrespected, so I gotta train myself.
Oh, we didn't get this. No, it wasn't a
but
we.
I
It
feel
was
like I just don't like. You know, it's a
no.
no.
Listen. What's his name, Mr. How or Mr. No or some shit? I slick shaded him first. Okay, I slick shaded him first, and he felt the energy. He
didn't dance. He didn't slide around it. Yeah, he did, but it didn't work. Versus when the other ladies responded.
Well, because I started yelling, and that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I started getting irritated. That's why I said no. I can give the floor to someone else because I figured that they were gonna have something more sensible to say. Because at that point, I was like, "Child, you can get the fuck up out of my face." You know, that's where I go. You know, so that wasn't appropriate either. So I wasn't disrespected. I slick shaded him first, and it's neither here nor there for me. That's just a regular conversation for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not offended or. I'm not nothing. I could care less. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not gonna hide from it or say or cry or try to act like that man came for me. He didn't come for me until after I said what I said, which is perfectly fine. That's his right to do that. That's fine.
But when I don't know, there was some things like, you know, that were said because sometimes it's hard for me to. I'm a little slow, I guess. In regards to culture, you know, for me being so I didn't see that, you know, and when he was discussing, you know, OBS, I was like, oh, okay, I have somebody I can throw it back and forth with. It was it was like a shiny new toy or something. Yeah. But it was, no, that was good to experience, even though it was uncomfortable
in real time.
Like in real, like to share that together. Like, oh, okay, but that's not what it was. But that's what it was. Like, you know, you acted like it was a new toy, and you turned your brain off because all you were thinking about was OBS at that time. And no, I didn't want you guys to feel that I dismissed you. That is a software that I've been struggling with. But when TC came up here and said, Nicole been on here for years. You know what my brain told me? Nicole full of shit. And that's just something she don't want to tackle. But if she set her ass down, she would fucking rip it apart.
Period.
You know, period. That's what I heard.
And let me tell you this too. Because I rest in my favor, okay? And the reason why sometimes I'm able to be so unbothered is because I understand how much favor I have. Like, it's just unbelievable. So I want to say this to you. I think that you may be a person with a lot of favor because what are the chances that this random guy, that Dory would share your live, and then this random guy would see it, and then he would click the link, and then you can see this lesson in real time. That's favor. So I'm like, nothing bad happened. This was all good.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like your brain is used to being pessimistic or glass half full. No, you need to leave this live like, oh my God, Lord, you really love me.
Yeah, no, that's how I like, wow, I actually like maybe leave it up. It can bless some other people. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, and that's another thing. I think the taking down of lives is I don't, Nicole.
What do you? Yeah, I was going to ask you. What do you think? I don't know. Well, I don't know if you know, but I've done that a lot, and I don't think it's actually benefited me. It hasn't benefited.
I do know, and I think that it stems from insecurity, and it stems from being unsettled and overly worried about what other people are going to think. And I think that part that you really need to, and this is definitely not an overnight thing, but you definitely need to try to just be who you are. I think, see, the other thing is that I didn't get beat up on YouTube like you did and like some other people did. So I think when you get beat up on YouTube and really judged, and you've had all of these outside relationships that kind of either turn sour, or the people, it's just weirdness going on. I think you guys put up this armor, which is, I mean, obviously anybody would. But I think either, my advice, if I was your real friend, would be, girl, either fuck them hoes and be yourself, or leave YouTube. But there is no
and it's fuck them hoes, bitch. I ain't going nowhere. Period.
Okay. So if that's the case, then I mean, unless something really nefarious happens on a live, don't delete your lives. Don't delete your lives. That doesn't make any sense. You're going to have to rest. You're going to have to stand in your shit and rest in who you are. I think she might be tearing up, so I'm going to keep talking, y'all, because I know how this thing go, okay? But yeah, just rest in yourself and who you are. Fuck these hoes. I mean, who the fuck is these hoes? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean,
no, they're not. I will say this: they're not deleted. They are stored. Oh, and I have
but that's semantic.
I got years and years. Okay, my channel was the first spaceship where women came over and talked about how they felt and yelled, and we used to talk about, honey, all kinds of stuff. Just women's issue, heterosexual women's issues.
Okay, well, let's live in the now. Let's live in the now. So that's what you used to do, and then you got they scared you away from that because they're so fucking judgmental, So let's work in the now. So you can be that now. Like, I don't drop down a lot over here because of the times that you come on. So I'm generally I'm just trying to rest, or you know what I mean? I'm just listening. Yeah, I'm just listening. But today, I mean, I was up and you asked me to click the link. So I was like, sure, no problem. But I'm just saying, like, let's just start working in being in the here and now. All of that stuff that's in the past, that's great. And you can, you can have your memories and all, that's great. But who are you today?
Right. Channel included. Because my channel is my baby. Most I don't know if most content creators would admit that, but there's been a lot of stuff that, like life, there's blood and sweat in this. It's deeper than money for me in this thing. I found my biological family. Like, it means something to me. Things that I've shared, like today. Priceless. You can't put money on what just happened.
No, you can't. And let me tell you this. When I first came on here, about a month or two later, I started looking at algorithms and checking this out and checking that out. And then, so I kind of thought I knew what I knew, but then I wanted to rest on it. And then maybe a two months after I started my channel, I said, oh, I ain't gonna make no money at this. I said, oh shit, I ain't gonna make no money at this. And I told my people, I said, I'm not gonna make no money at this. I said, so then I said, well, I guess I'll come on every Sunday. I can give y'all that, but it was in the winter,
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll have winter hours where I can come on every Sunday and we can just chop it up, but I'm not going to make no money off of this. And then life started coming about. And then I figured out, oh, in the summer, I'm doing brunch and I got birthday parties to go to. And I'm, this and that.
I just love how you speak. Like, it's just so crisp and like, sis, no, for real. I remember, girl, I got brunch. Like, girl, I missed it. I'm not trying to live in the past, but I'm so here with you. Like,
but you understand,
girl,
so you can make
like, come on, sis, let's go.
I got shit to do, and I'm not, so I still am I'm still in the beef sector. I'm still very well known in the beef sector. I think I'm pretty much respected in the beef sector.
You are respected, and if somebody disrespects you, I mean, I would cuss them out.
Well,
you don't need me
to
do that, but I would be like, leave that, like, don't do that.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you can still maneuver anything that you want to maneuver it. You can maneuver it how you want to maneuver it. Yours may not be coming on here every day for hours, cussing and screaming and begging people for cash apps and
wait.
Bitch. But so bitch, I'll be like, damn. But yours can be something else. And so that's why when the gentleman came up and he starts talking about this and that, I was like, that's not gonna happen. Like, what are you doing? It's like you're projecting this false narrative onto people. And I remember I started going live and talking about, the money, or I click somebody's panel. I'm like, why y'all lying? Y'all not making no money on these AdSense. Y'all making, like, for every 1,000 views, you're getting anywhere from $5 to $8 for every 1,000.
The money is not in the AdSense, is in your channel being a full-blown advertisement, sponsor, promotion for companies. That's the money.
And exactly, and your subscribers donating. And generally speaking, last night I was scrolling the streets and I saw Sonetta was on. He had Pharaoh on there. So I was scrolling the streets. I went over there. He had 2,000 people. Then I went over to Sco. He was interviewing this lady who was something to do with Jaguar Wright. And he had, I don't know, 1,800 or 1,900 people. Then I went back to Sonetta.
In jail still, right?
Yeah, she just got arrested yesterday, I think. But anyway,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then I went back to Sonetta. He had 3,100 people. Then I went to what's her name? Kendra G or something like that. And she had something crazy, like 8,000 people.
I was about to say Kendra G, she pulls easy 7.5, 10,000 people. That's her steady algorithm.
Okay. So my point in saying that is, and I didn't stay long at any of these places. I was just bored, and I ordered pizza last night, and I was just scrolling the streets, no big deal. My point is saying that is it was almost one of the first times that I thought to myself, and these little bitches in the beef sector really think they doing some shit. My God. So listen, it's my community, but it's the hood. It's a very small community. We live in the country. We don't even we live in rural. Okay. We damn near off the damn grid.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We damn near off the grid. Okay. It's just a little
the water dirty.
Baby, you got to use a filter and everything, but it's just a small community that I enjoy. It's nowhere for me to be trying to make any money.
Well, you know why? Because it's more accessible. It's intimate. Yes. You can't go on and just how I put anxiety, and then my sisters from the community pop on and say, what's wrong? And this is what we gonna do. That's not happening over on those other platforms. Regardless of the numbers, it's about the knowledge and the wisdom that you get from it to expand from that, I believe.
Absolutely. And so I think that one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen YouTubers make is that they all want to make money at it. It's a pipe dream for 90 to 95% of them. And then I see them getting stuck on, I'm going to make money at this. When it's not.
Right, without making money.
It's not obtainable for 90% of them. Right. But there's millions of people on YouTube. So maybe there's a million people that are making money. But
there are people, but it's a process. It's a process. My daughter makes money off of social media, and she does fairly well.
Yeah, you said that before. Whatever she's doing,
connections, the network. Well, number one, I taught her not to to really shape her mind about. Don't worry about what they say about you in the comments, regardless of what you like. I trained her to don't let that shit bother her. After that, she was free. And I said, you always be yourself. Don't conform to what your audience say. Be free. You can't make good content if you have shackles, if you're insecure. She's a way better content creator than I will ever be.
Yeah. Well, and that's great for her, and I'm glad that she's somewhat successful at it. But I do think that people get overwhelmed with trying to make money on YouTube versus just understanding, being very, very honest with themselves and understanding what they need YouTube for.
Right. People use YouTube as a form of therapy, an outlet, all kinds of things. But if you're smart, because it's not just YouTube. YouTube is your commercial, in a sense. I would say, in a marketing sense, it's your commercial. Don't matter how many really numbers you have. If I have a solid 1,000 people that support my mission, each one of them busts $100. Do the math. That's decent. Then you add in sponsorships. People that want to put commercials on your platform.
What I would like to see you do is put this much energy behind getting your finances right. Because where I was going with that is, I think that because remember how I said we're dreamers?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're gonna maybe have to put the YouTube or the platform dream on hold and take care of your real life.
Right. I agree.
All of this talking about this and sponsorships and that, it hasn't happened. Like I said, it's more than a needle in a haystack. But if that's something, if you're passionate about it, you can do that once you're better off in your real life.
Right.
So tackle that first, put all that energy behind that. And then, then see where all the dreaming stuff takes you. Is I do think that people get a little overwhelmed with that dream, and then before they know it, they look up and it's been 5 years and they're still at the same place that they're at. But I know I've done a lot of talking today. I got a little bossy spirit, so I appreciate you.
No, but you know what, sis? It's needed, and I, as a woman, can respect that. I know what you give, honey.
Okay,
and I love it. I receive it, and I respect it, and don't ever go changing for anybody.
Girl, I wouldn't even know how. Okay.
All right. I was about to say, well, shit, you wouldn't even know how anyway. But still, but I'm just saying.
Girl, I wouldn't even know how.
In a mystic world, if you try to change, you can't do that. Okay.
Period. Well, okay. Well, reach out to me. Let's get this thing shaking and get you a little bit of, pour a little glass of water in that glass and make it half full, and then, go from there.
Well, awesome sauce. I will be over there, and I will be emailing you, honey.
All right. All right, honey. All right. Well, happy Saturday. Now I gotta go clean up. So, anyway. All right, y'all. Take care. I'll see everybody on these streets.
All right, baby. Bye. That is the Sassy Show. Ooh, y'all gave me so. Deidre, Sandra, wow, Mr. Carruthers, even How too. Okay, y'all did a lot. TC, my sister from another mother, always shows up when I have my panic attacks. Okay, I love y'all, man. I toot my little horn. feel good. Dory, I love you, Dory. Always love you. Wow. This was, I'm not gonna, gotta be strong. I ain't gonna private it, y'all. Whew. Anyway, yeah. I ain't nothing left to say. God bless y'all. Remember, through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. Be a blessing and not a curse. And if you're a man, please don't wear a purse. Love you guys. Bye.
Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave this pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave this pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the hood. Real boss, nigga got the